Little eunuch, let me fulfill your last wish before you die. Wasn't I just playing Valorant in my dorm? Where am I? Little eunuch. It's all my fault. I was always the one cleaning the crown princess study, but that day, I fell ill. My whole body felt weak. So I had Chief Manager Wang send you instead. Who knew it would end up costing you your life today? Why is she calling me a little eunuch? Wait a minute. I actually transmigrated. Who on earth transmigrates into a eunuch? At least my thing is still there. But now I remember. I am really about to die. I finally get to transmigrate once, and it happens right when the original owner was cleaning, only to overhear that the crown prince is impotent, and that the crown princess needs to find someone to help get her pregnant, so I ended up being your scapegoat. Little eunuch. Didn't you say before that you've never been with a woman? I can't stay here too long. 15 minutes at most. Hurry up. Hurry up for what? No need, get up. Don't you want me anymore? I am not going to die anyway. We have plenty of time in the future. What's the rush? What future? Wu Jiawei is going to execute you tonight. Today is the final deadline for the crown prince to submit his assignment. He definitely can't come up with anything. You just need to tell him that I wrote a poem about governing the country. That guarantees the emperor will be absolutely delighted. You're just a eunuch. You probably can't even read. So how could you possibly write poetry, let alone understand governance? Just do as I say, and we'll call it even. Once I make my rise in the Donghua dynasty, it won't be too late to have you. Oh, heavens, His Highness is angry again. You bunch of useless trash. I feed and provide for you guys every day. Even a dog knows how to repay its master. Yet for a whole month, you couldn't even come up with a few lines of poetry. The deadline is here. Imperial Father and the 8 censors are all in the Imperial study, waiting to grade my assignment. You guys better produce something to hand in. Reporting to His Highness, Chief Manager Zhu from the Inner Palace has personally come to collect the assignment. He is waiting outside the main gate right now. He told me to pass on a verbal message to you. What message? The Emperor said if the Crown Prince is truly completely uncultured and cannot write anything, he must immediately enter the palace to study the poems and governance essays of the other princes. You bunch of useless trash. Go, die. Please calm your anger, Your Highness. Your foolish servant deserves to die. Your Highness, you mustn't be impulsive. Rumors have been spreading outside that you are cruel, impulsive, and easily angered, making you completely unfit for the throne. The Emperor has long had intentions of replacing you as heir. You cannot give the Emperor any evidence to replace you. Consort me. I heard you've studied music, chess, and dance since childhood. Can't you help me out, even just to get me through this? Your Highness, I am a woman. I cannot study the art of governance. The courtly music and entertainment I learned cannot be presented in such a formal setting. Your Highness, Li Shan said he wrote a poem on governance. That guarantees the Emperor will be absolutely delighted. Which one is Li Shan? Stand up. The little eunuch who was eavesdropping 3 days ago is Li Shan. Everyone, dismiss. Call Wu Jiawei here. Yes. A mere little eunuch. Is he really reliable? Reporting to Your Highness, he indeed knows how to read, and loves books. Every time he clamored to clean the study, it was because he wanted to secretly read the collection. 5 days ago, he boasted to me that he had already composed a brilliant poem. If you dare to lie to me, you will be severely punished just the same. Li Shan, you better not ruin me. Brother, why did you call for me? I don't know anything about composing poetry. Wu Ling, go bring Li Shan here. Which Li Shan? The little eunuch who is supposed to be executed tonight. Exactly. Donghua said he came up with a poem on governance. I want to see if it is true. Brother, he is just a little eunuch. What does he know about governing a country? Let alone poetry. It is definitely just a desperate struggle before his death. Go quickly, Wu Ling. That might not necessarily be the case. I heard Li Shan comes from the Chu region. That is a land of rivers and lakes in the south, which used to produce many talents. There is no harm in bringing him here to try. Exactly. Zhu Fu is waiting right outside for the assignment. Are we going to wait for Imperial Father to come ask for it himself? Alright, I'll go bring him over. If it is complete nonsense, drag him out and execute him immediately. I heard from Donghua that you know poetry, and even understand the way of governance. I know a little bit. Then how did you end up in the palace as a eunuch? Isn't it that because the Donghua dynasty values military might over culture, decades of war, burning books and burying scholars, cut off the lineage of educated people? Presumptuous the Donghua dynasty is not for a little eunuch like you to criticize. Princess, I just wrote the opening line. Take a look and see if it works. You wrote this. Is there a second person in the Donghua dynasty who can write such beautiful calligraphy? You're just a little eunuch, not even a real man. What is there to be so arrogant about? I heard that when the princess was in Beiliang, she also studied reading and writing from childhood. Why don't you try reading this line of poetry? Imperial Father indeed forced me to study and read since I was young, but the problem is, I have no interest in it. I spent my childhood just practicing martial arts and weaponry. Governance should begin with, what is this word? You don't even recognize the word poo. If you dare to be arrogant again, I'll stab you right in the neck. Poo means simple and unadorned. Governance should begin with a simple view. Is that the only line? What about the rest? There are 3 more lines left. I guarantee they will amaze everyone. Not only can they help the Crown Prince get through this crisis, but they will also regain the Emperor's trust for him. Then hurry up and write them. If I write them, won't you just kill me anyway? So, I have conditions. A little eunuch like you dares to negotiate conditions with me. First, the Crown Prince must promise not to kill me. Second, appoint me as the chief manager of the Crown Princess Mansion, to be respected as his mentor. In the future, I guarantee to assist him with all my power to ascend the throne, and govern the Donghua dynasty. By then, the country will be rich, the military strong, and all people will submit. Threatening the Crown Prince can get your entire extended family executed. I am sorry, but I am the last remaining member of my line. You have no family left to execute. What do you think, Princess? A mere servant dares to negotiate conditions with me. He even wants me to respect him as a mentor. He doesn't deserve it. Drag him out and execute him. Wait. Tell me, what was that line of poetry he wrote? Governance should begin with a simple view. Your Highness, this line is perfectly structured, catchy and smooth, with profound meaning. It is an absolute masterpiece. Its core concept is also a strategy for governance, which perfectly fits Imperial Father's requirements. Why not give him a chance? Consort me truly thinks it as workable. Agree to his terms first. If the next 3 lines are just as stunning, then fulfill his requests. Keeping him by your side as a trusted confidant works too. After all, Imperial Father checks your assignment every month. Brother, I think Sister Me is right. Keep him for now, and see. We can always kill him anytime. Anyway, that kid Li Shan looks pretty sharp. He shouldn't speak recklessly. Alright, anyway, he is just a eunuch. We all not real men, so it doesn't seem that embarrassing. If Li Shan's poetry doesn't get the Crown Princess approval, then I will be dragged down with him. You just pray that this kid is actually useful. Don't worry, Sister Donghua. The Crown Prince will definitely reward you. You're just a little eunuch, yet you're flirting with the girls every single day. What a waste of effort. This damn woman mocks me for being a little eunuch every day. Sooner or later, I'll make you. the Princess of Dawu, completely submit to me. Greetings, Your Highness, Crown Princess. Why aren't you kneeling? According to the new Dawu laws issued by the Emperor, scholars and masters are exempt from kneeling. You sure are quick to apply what you've just learned. Show us the poem you came up with right now. How can I write like this? Stop pestering her. Governing a country should be viewed with a broad perspective. Eradicating evils is easy, but maintaining order is hard. Do not let muddy waters pollute the source of the spring. Plant bamboo only where the ground is vast and deep. Mifei, what do you think? Your Highness, I think this is better than all of your previous works. It is probably better than those of all the other princes as well. This is a complete four-line poem. It flows so beautifully when read aloud. I never expected such simple verses to contain such powerful philosophies on governance. Eradicating evils is easy, but maintaining order is hard. This exact line hits right at the Emperor's current thoughts. The issue the Dawu dynasty faces right now is that the people do not have enough food to eat, and there is constant internal unrest. Simple and brutal. Suppression is easy, of course, but Emperor Wu doesn't want to be a tyrant. Besides, if all the people are gone by then, what use is having this empire? Who would farm the land and pay the grain taxes? This is the one. Doer, come in. Spare my life, Your Highness. Spare your life for what? I want to reward you by having you deliver this bamboo sword to Zhu Fu. Move fast. As you command, Your Highness. Did you actually hear our conversation that day? I was completely absorbed in reading my book inside back then. I really didn't hear a single thing. To this day, I still don't know how I angered Your Highness. Please enlighten me. The internal affairs of the Eastern Palace are managed by the Crown Princess. You will report to her from now on. Becoming my confidant won't be that easy. Keep your mouth shut. Thank you for sparing my life, Your Highness. Go back and rest for now. Tomorrow, when the Emperor's Imperial review arrives from the palace, I will decide based on the situation whether you can be promoted to Chief Manager. That way, everyone will be convinced. Yes, Crown Princess. Well, aren't you something? You little eunuch actually escaped death just like that. Princess, in a few days, I'll teach you how to write the word kun. How come I didn't know that kid Li Shan knew anything about poetry? That kid was definitely just bluffing because death was staring him in the face. If he had that kind of talent, who would choose to be a eunuch? By now, his head has probably already rolled off his shoulders. Good riddance. A servant is just a servant. Yet he still wants to climb the social ladder. Laughable, truly laughable. Who said my head has rolled off my shoulders? Li, you actually didn't die. Chief Manager Wang, I just couldn't bear to leave you guys. So, His Highness really recognized your talent. His Highness is wise and noble. He really liked the political poem I wrote. Oh, politics now, is it? Then shouldn't we reward you with something? I guess I'll have to wait until tomorrow for that. Well, tonight, you will be responsible for all the cleaning in the kitchen. Do the work while you wait. Slowly. Chief Manager Wen, I was just locked up for 3 days and 3 nights. I need some rest. You haven't done any work for 3 days, so you need to make up for it. I'll be checking on it tomorrow morning. My command here is the Imperial decree. Get to work now. If you don't finish, I'll deal with you tomorrow. The rest of you, follow me back to sleep. Whoever wants to do it can do it. I am out. The Crown Princess has such beautiful skin. It is fair, radiant, smooth, and fragrant, just like pure jade. I am even afraid of wiping too hard, in case it hurts you. Sigh. What use is being naturally beautiful? On our wedding day, I was looking forward to it with eager anticipation. But the Crown Prince got dead drunk. I thought he wouldn't be able to resist for long. After all, who wouldn't want to pluck the most beautiful flower of this Dawu dynasty? I originally thought his day-by-day coldness meant he had forgotten about me, his new bride. I never expected that in the study that day, the Crown Prince would finally confess the truth to me. It turns out he is impotent. Donger. Is that little eunuch Li Shan on very good terms with you? Not really, but he is always making eyes at me. Aren't eunuchs supposed to have no interest in that sort of thing? I don't really understand either. Maybe he is just audacious. Crown Princess, If you promote him to Chief Manager of Internal Affairs, you'll deal with him every day, so you must be careful. He wouldn't dare. No eunuch would dare harbor such thoughts. However, I am a bit curious as to what it actually feels like. Get up, have you lost your mind? My godfather told you to clean the kitchen, but you didn't even wash a single bowl. What about breakfast? I was locked up for 3 days and 3 nights. Where would I get the energy to work? Just you wait to get beaten with a wooden paddle. You've gone rogue. Who dares to disobey my orders here? Drag him out and give him 20 strokes. Chief Manager Wang, I advise you to wait. Today, the Crown Princess wants to appoint me as the Chief Manager of the Princess Mansion. If you beat me now, you might lose your head over it. You little, I have watched the Crown Prince grow up all these years. You want to replace me? Not unless your ancestors' graves catch fire. With good luck. Then why don't you give it a try? You should know the Crown Princess' temper very well. The Crown Prince is unpredictable, yet you managed to walk out of his study safely. This is indeed unusual. Drag him to the woodshed and lock him up first. We'll beat him after we finish preparing breakfast. Later, his godbrother will personally beat you hard, beat you to death. Someone like you thinks they can challenge my godfather. You said it yourself. If you don't beat me later, I'll be the one beating you. Hey Amph. You little brat. The sun is already high up in the sky, and yet nobody has come to bother with you. You dared to bluff me. I'll beat you to death today. Zhao Gizi, drag Li Shan out. Bring me the paddle quickly. This is bad. The Crown Princess is working way too slowly. I really don't want to take a severe beating. Chief Manager Wang, I advise you to think twice. The Emperor's Imperial review is bound to arrive. My official appointment is coming soon. Still stubborn, are we? Beat him. Stop it, Donger. You aren't trying to speak up for this kid, are you? No, the Emperor's Imperial review of the work has arrived. The Crown Princess wants you and Li Shan to go receive it together. Wants me and who? Li Shan. Oh no. It's over. This time it's completely over. Sister Donger, you came just in time. My ass was about to be split open. You deserved it. When I get back later, the first thing I'll beat is your ass. Start trembling, you lackey. Pour wine and tea for the 3 generals. They are exhausted from their journey, so you must serve them thoroughly. General Chen, could you make a suggestion to my imperial father? I happen to be taking the Crown Princess back to her family home to visit my father-in-law. I can also lead troops to deal with those rebels from the northern camp, under the pretext of fighting a war, so we can stay in the Beiji Kingdom a bit longer, until it is confirmed that the Crown Princess is pregnant before returning to the capital. I will test the waters with the Emperor when the time comes. He didn't want your highness to go to the battlefield personally, because he was also worried about your health. Congratulations, your highness. The previous 3 times were all delivered by little eunuchs from the palace, but this time, the Emperor's personal confidant came in person. The significance is definitely completely different. Why did you trouble yourself to come in person, Chief Manager Zhu? The Emperor is very pleased, and he asked me to pass a few words orally to your highness. Mi Fei, quickly look at my imperial father's evaluation of me. Let Li Shan do it. It's over. This time it's totally screwed. Your highness is truly a genius in both civil and military arts. No wonder His Majesty is so delighted. The Emperor said the Crown Prince needs to curb his arrogance and rashness, and continue to study the grand strategies of governance well with his mentor. 3 days from now at the intersection of Donghua Civil and Military Street, he hopes the Crown Prince can deliver a better performance. During last year's winter hunt, I ranked 3rd from the bottom among the 14 princes. Now my health is not what it used to be. I can't even pull a heavy bow, so naturally I can't hunt any large prey. If I lose face in public again this year as a guest, could Chief Steward pass a message to Imperial Father? I still need to take the Crown Princess to the Kingdom of Beiji to visit my father-in-law, so I want to participate in this year's winter hunt. The Emperor said it won't be too late to set off after the winter hunt. The prince who wins the competition this time will be appointed Grand Marshal of the North, and join General Chen Yuan to attack the northern barbarians, to win laurels and establish merits. It seems Imperial Father really wants to test me. Please tell Imperial Father on my behalf, Chief Steward Zhu. that I will definitely do my best to win this opportunity. Your Highness was fierce and matchless back then. A mere winter hunt is absolutely no problem at all. Wang Shi, go quickly and gather all the servants to wait in the accountant's room. Li Shan, help me drive the carriage. I have something important to announce. The Crown Princess actually went to the servants' quarters in person to back up Li Shan. This kid is really about to skyrocket to success. As you command, this servant will go right away. Crown Princess, you can just let me go. Why trouble yourself to go in person? Li Shan is young and holds a low status. I am afraid he won't be able to keep those people in check. Wang Shi won't accept this tamely either. Rest assured, Crown Princess. Within 3 days, I will make them completely submissive. Donghua was right about you. You really are conceited. I allow you to be proud of your talent, but if the Crown Prince fails to win the championship in this winter hunt, you will have to help him win the top spot in the written exam. Only then will there be a glimmer of hope. Don't be like that, since we are going to win. Then we must win both the civil and military championships. Stop bragging to me. You know nothing about things like the Imperial hunt. Godfather, is that kid really going to replace you? Humph. Even if he is really appointed as the chief steward, I am still the one who calls the shots here. That's because you have served the Crown Prince for over 10 years. All of us here are your trusted confidants. Little Li is just too amazing. Someone else had rolled just last night, and today, he becomes the Crown Princess's favorite servant. The Crown Princess arrives. Kneel. Welcome, Crown Princess. Starting from today, Li Shan will replace Wang Shi as the chief steward of internal affairs of the Crown Princess Mansion. He will report directly to me. His words are my words. You all must obey his every command. Steward Wang Shi, hand over the stewardess token to Steward Li. Zhao Yizi offended the chief steward. How many strokes of the cane should he get? For the sake of the master, I can see a disaster coming. Don't you dare hit me. Humph, let us see who dares to hit my godson while I am here. Since the others don't dare, then you, his godfather, shall administer the punishment yourself. Haha, who do you think you are to order me around? Zhu Fu, the chief steward of the Imperial Palace, is my sworn brother. Li Shan, without my godfather's order, you can't even get the meals made. Do you believe it? Within 3 days, I can audit your past account books and find out everything clearly. How much money have you embezzled from the Crown Prince over the years? Do you have any idea yourself? Do you think Chief Steward Zhu would offend the Crown Prince for your sake? You are talking nonsense and making false accusations. I am utterly loyal to the Crown Prince and completely honest. I am going to the accountant's room right now to see just how loyal you really are. Steward Li, please wait. I'll hit him. Old Wang, how can you give in so fast? Steward Li, it was Wang Shi who told me to hit you. If you want revenge, hit him instead. Isn't he your godfather? A son pays his father's debt, right? He is not my godfather. He is my grandson. From now on, you are my godfather. Godfather, since you sincerely repent, then record these 20 strokes on the account. We'll see how you perform in the future. Thank you, godfather. I'll go clear out a room for you right away, and make that old bastard Wang Shi get out of the single room. Alright, go ahead. Everyone else get back to your positions and hurry up to work. Chief Steward, Li Shan just took office today. Those trusted followers of Wang Shi will definitely stir up trouble. We might not even have anything to eat by noon. Look, Your Highness, I didn't expect the meals to be delivered right on time, and they are even more sumptuous than usual. It has only been 2 hours, and Li Shan has already handled 100 servants. He indeed has some skills. What did he handle? He spent the whole morning buried in making a bow. Li Shan even knows how to make bows. Yes, he said he wants to modify a compound bow to make the Crown Prince win the Winter Hunt Championship. I don't know what a compound bow is. It seems quite complex, and he even drew blueprints. He said a force of 50 pounds can produce the effect of a 100-pound bow, and it can even kill a wild bull. I don't know if he is just bragging. How could there be such a good deal in the world? A 100-pound bow requires innate supernatural strength to pull. I wonder how the Crown Prince's practice went today. It is already the 100th time, and I still can't fully draw a 50-pound bow. What use do I have for this broken bow anymore? Your Highness, has your old injury flared up again? Why don't you rest first? Overexertion will instead affect your performance during the winter hunt. Who says I have an old injury? You think I can't do it, right? Mengjiang, you talk too much. Please appease your anger, your highness. Go be the target and see if I can do it. Please appease your anger, your highness. I know my mistake now. Hua Jinzhong, do you dare to disobey my order? Didn't you want me to appease my anger? Then go quickly. What? Hua Jinzhong, now tell me, can I do it or not? Your highness, you must not, crown princess. This is a place for men. Don't speak out of turn. The crown prince has lost control. Now he won't even listen to me. I am afraid a major disaster will happen today. With his capricious temperament, he is simply not meant to be the true emperor. This catastrophic mistake is enough to bring a devastating disaster upon my maiden family. What should I do? Please change the bow, your highness. Li Shan, his highness is practicing archery. What are you shouting for? Go back now. Prepare to have him come over tonight. Please try the new bow I just made, your highness. What kind of thing is this? Can this even be called a bow? It actually has two wooden wheels on it. Are you playing tricks on me? Your highness, these are called pulleys. A set of two wheels can double the force. This is modified from a 50-pound bow to exert 100 pounds of force. I have fought on many battlefields and used countless bows. Do you fucking know what 100 pounds of force means? Are you tired of living? Why don't you try it, your highness? If you are not satisfied, I am willing to replace Lieutenant Huo as the target. Li Shan, what are you showing off for? Get back for the people, shut up. Your highness, when fully drawn, this bow can reach 100 pounds of force. If it hits Lieutenant Huo, his bones will be completely shattered, and his life will be in danger. Please think twice. Strange, in fact, I couldn't fully draw it all day long. A 50-pound bow, yet this compound bow is actually fully drawn. Could it be that it has not 50 pounds at all? When the crown prince goes mad, he loses all reason. Don't let it be that you didn't pass my words to Li Shan. I have already passed them on, but he didn't listen. Oh, Li Shan, you are looking for death this time, and it has nothing to do with me. Indeed, it is 100 pounds of force. Hua Jinzhong, this arrow is marvelous. Your highness is full of martial might. You will definitely win the championship of the winter hunt. That's right, ha ha ha. The first place belongs to me. Tomorrow you will go with the team to the winter hunt. Thank you, your highness. Reward 100 taels of silver. Donghua contributed by reporting information. Reward 10 taels of silver. I obey your command. The county chief saved my life. I will always remember it. I will definitely repay it in the future. It was just a small favor. You are overstating it, General. What kind of specialized arrowhead is this? Paired with my compound bow, it can shoot a bull to death. If we can bag a large prey, the crown prince will definitely win the championship. How come I never noticed you were this amazing? Is your heart fluttering? You bad boy, you should be more restrained in front of the crown princess from now on. You have elderly and young family members to take care of at home. You have to give me 50 taels of silver as half. Yeah, I am all alone in the world. I can't spend that much silver, you're way too generous. But you young eunuchs need to save up more silver. When you get old with no children, it will be very pitiful to be all alone. I will be granted titles and become a high minister in the future, with crowds of wives and concubines, shaking the world with my fame. How could I end up all alone? What an ambitious little eunuch you are. If that day ever comes, I will marry you and be your wife. Let me ask you something. Who is the crown princess planning to ask for help? You almost lost your head, yet you still dare to nose around. Once Donghua's matter is exposed, at this moment, it will be a grave crime, punishable by the execution of 9 generations. As new brides, we won't be able to escape either, especially you and your family. So we must prepare early. Only then can we turn danger into safety in the future. Maybe we can even help the crown princess. Li Shan is so smart. If we pull Li Shan into this mess, he might actually come up with some ideas. Qin Tilin, the great general of Beiji State, he has always coveted the beauty of the crown princess. He is just ugly and old. The crown princess wants nothing to do with him at all. But that guy has an opportunity to rebel. Helping his father get rid of a major threat, it counts as killing two birds with one stone. What a pity, the crown princess is such a great beauty. What are you feeling sorry for? Even if the crown princess doesn't mind you, you don't even have the means to provide anything. Li Shan, if you can help His Highness win the top spot in the winter hunt, I will suggest to him that you accompany us to Beiji to visit family. Thank you for your trust, Crown Princess. Ha 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 ha. Ha. Big brother, where is the Crown Princess? She is taking the carriage and will arrive a bit late. Big brother really pampers his wife after all. This Crown Princess hasn't laid a single egg in 3 years, and you want to even take a concubine. Second brother, the Crown Princess is the #1 beauty of the Dawu dynasty. Who wouldn't cherish her? Ha ha ha. Big brother is simply unmoved by female charms. Otherwise, our eldest nephew would have popped out long ago. Ha 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 ha. If the plan is successfully carried out this time, I'll have the Crown Princess give birth to 10 children in the future, just to shut these bastards' mouths. The Crown Princess is the future Empress. Who allowed you to humiliate her? Save your strength for tomorrow's hunt. Aren't you embarrassed to be arguing here? Father, as convoy's almost here. Your son welcomes you, father. There will be no banquet tonight. All princes, get some good rest. Enter the mountain tomorrow morning at the hour of Mao. No soldiers or attendants allowed. The hunting results concern the destiny of Dawu. Cheaters will be punished for the crime of deceiving the emperor. Big brother, if you just bring back a few rabbits like last year, I am afraid the Eastern Palace will change, masters. Then let us wait and see. By order of His Majesty, whichever prince can hunt and kill the Tiger King to rid the people of this menace this year, will receive all of His Majesty's own prey as a reward. Li Shan, come inside for a moment. The specialized arrowheads you crafted, do they really have the power you claim? If my compound bow is fully drawn and hits the target, even if it's the Tiger King, its bones will definitely be shattered, and it will be a large-scale shattering, making it lose all mobility. For a tiger coming down the mountain, I suggest the Crown Prince lie in ambush below, targeting the head, neck, and belly. No matter what the Crown Princess, character or capability is like, I must assist him to ascend the throne. Only then can I become the Empress of Dawu and rule the world. And secure at least 30 years of peace for my maiden family. Trying to deal with the Tiger King over these past 3 years has already scared the living daylights out of them. Royal brothers, I just left 10 goats halfway up the mountain as bait. The Tiger King is probably arriving soon. You can go up and find a good position to set up an ambush. Have any archers been arranged to protect our safety? Of course, there's one in every tree. But you must also be careful yourselves. That Tiger King is too fast. With thick skin and tough flesh, it is hard to control. Royal brother, I think you'd better not go up the mountain. You might as well just hunt some rabbits, so we don't have to protect you later. Cut the crap. Open your dog eyes wide, and watch how this Crown Prince hunts and kills the Tiger King. Humph, yeah. If we don't go up now, we won't find any ambush points. I'll go up with you. His Majesty ordered me to supervise, judging the winner by the fatal arrow. All right, all right. Ha 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 ha. Li Shan, oh Li Shan. I hope you don't screw me over, kid. Big brother, holy crap. The Crown Prince shot and killed the Tiger King. What a great bow, it really is a great bow. Li Shan, I must reward you. Okay. Second brother, what should we do now? Even if this white tiger weighs 1,500 pounds, how many antelopes and rabbits does he have to hunt to make up the difference? And this isn't even counting father's prey bonus. What kind of bow is that kid using? What on earth is that arrowhead? It actually managed to pierce right through the Tiger King's skull. If it were a regular bow and arrow, even if 10 arrows hit the target, the Tiger King could easily counter-kill the Crown Prince. Does it count as cheating? Enhancements to bows and arrows are permitted. Father will praise it before he even has time to question it. Why don't we go hunt wild bulls? Do you have a death wish? Father banned provoking wild bulls long ago. During the winter hunt 5 years ago, the 8th royal uncle went to hunt wild bulls just to win the top spot. As a result, he enraged the wild bull herd and caused a stampede. The 8th royal uncle and 180 imperial guards were trampled to pieces. The casualties were catastrophic. The national master said it was divine retribution. After that, Emperor Wu designated the wild bulls of Lishan as the military soul of the dynasty, forbidding anyone from slaughtering them. This small river connects to the canal, right? Yes. The Crown Princess' tent happens to be at the bend of the small river. If a wildfire breaks out by the canal, do you think the wild bull herd will run up along the river? Second brother, this is taking things a bit too far, isn't it? Wildfires happen all the time. They won't be able to find any evidence anyway. What are you afraid of? This winter hunt is the best opportunity to change the succession. Do you still want to become the Prince of Beatty or not? Then go get it done. The bow and arrow you designed are indeed incredibly powerful. What reward do you want? How about 500 taels of silver? Your Highness, Lishan is all alone in the world. He doesn't need to build a house, get married, or take concubines. What would he do with so much money? Then what is the Crown Princess's suggestion? I suggest Your Highness ask the Emperor for a title reward. Appoint him as the junior secretary of the Crown Prince. It can be considered bringing honor to his ancestors. Junior Secretary of the Crown Prince. Thank you, Your Highness and Crown Princess, for the title reward. The chief of the Crown Princess Mansion is ultimately just a eunuch position. It is not a respectable title, but the Junior Secretary of the Crown Prince is completely different. A proper and honorable tutor to the Crown Prince. A standard 4th-rank official position in the Donghua dynasty. Even in the capital, it is not considered a minor office. In the future, the junior secretary can rise to become the grand tutor of the Crown Prince at the secondary 1st rank, handling imperial affairs, standing alongside 1st-rank princes and dukes during ancestral sacrifices. Crucially, the official title must be personally bestowed by His Majesty. I haven't agreed to you yet. Let us wait until we present the tiger skin to please Father first. Appointments for officials above the 5th rank require the Emperor's personal approval. Not to mention he is just a eunuch. His Majesty is highly delighted. He invites the Crown Prince to the Imperial tent to have dinner together. Just me alone. Yes, His Majesty asked the Crown Prince to bring the newly improved bow and arrow along as well. He is quite interested in it. I will head over as soon as I fetch the tiger skin. The wild bull herd is coming. Scatter quickly. Huo Jian's Hong, tiger skin. Your Highness has just washed up. The riverside is well lit. Dishan, protect the Crown Princess. Riding on a horse is the only way to avoid being trampled. You get up here too, hurry. What a bold escape from danger. How dare you embrace me? My foot hurts so much. What should we do now? We ran too far. There are fierce beasts in the mountains at night. We need to find a safe place to build a fire and keep warm, and wait for Wulin to bring the troops to Su Mountain. So can I hold you or not? Li Shan, heed my command. I order you to hold me, but no touching inappropriately. Who says I am improper? Is it Donghua? Anyway, you know what crime it is to disrespect the Crown Princess. How about trying not to carry me on your back? I doubt you can hold out for long. Eunuchs' bodies are weak to begin with. They don't have much strength. Why don't we chat to distract you? The sachet on you smells so fragrant. How bold. You even dare to sniff the crown princess. Does it smell good? Yes, it does. But you aren't wearing a sachet. It couldn't be your natural body scent, right? Outrageous. You are getting more and more undisciplined. The princess's grace. Is it something you should question? A small green silk fan and white orchid flowers. Fairies and demons want to wear them, but Wutian kills. A lifelong fairy descends to earth. A backward glance and a smile bring prosperity to China. This poem is truly beautiful. It perfectly suits this moment and scenery. The language is gorgeous. It's even better than the poem about governing the country. Since when are you so talented? Composing a 7-step poem right off the cuff. I am flattered, Crown Princess. Quick, teach me. Li Shan doesn't count as a man anymore, right? Yeah, probably not. Then can you hold me while we sleep? Otherwise, we'll freeze to death tonight. As you command. I promise to behave myself. You are not allowed to speak a word of this. Even if I were to be executed or beaten to death, I wouldn't dare say it. Li Shan, it turns out you are a fake eunuch. Who sent you to get close to me? Crown Princess, please let me explain. I want to listen. You committed the crime of deceiving the emperor. You will suffer the punishment of death by 1,000 cuts. There's no other way. Get away from me. Dante, look at me. But who sent you to ruin me? I haven't treated you badly. Why do you want to doom me? No one sent me to harm the crown princess. Do you take me for a fool? Without a backer, you couldn't have passed the examination phase. The Li family line ended 3 years ago, leaving no witnesses. Do you take me for a fool? It is indeed impossible to verify. But I knew the crown prince was injured that day in the study. If I were a spy, I am afraid word would have reached the emperor long ago, and the crown prince would have been deposed. Why help the crown prince too? Please, the holy monk. That poem of yours about governing the country was merely for survival. I took the initiative to build heavy-duty bows and arrows, helping the crown prince hunt and kill the Tiger King, winning 5 regions in one fell swoop. Was that also just for survival? Who would believe you? You are so cunning and dishonest. Then please have me executed, Crown Princess. Originally, I wanted to help the Crown Prince win the top scholar title, giving him a hand to ascend the throne. After all, our child will inherit the throne in the future. Wait a minute, what child? It happened just once, how could there be one? You can't be sure about that. I am young, strong, and in good health. Stop it, shut up. Please just kill me now, Crown Princess. Death by 1,000 cuts is just too painful. Now you know what fear is. When I said it hurt earlier, why didn't you stop? You must help the Crown Prince win the top scholar title. Let us hurry up and set off for the street. Otherwise, if it turns out I am pregnant, and the matter is exposed, the Crown Prince will never forgive you. He will not allow a real man to exist in the harem, much less allow the child's biological father to live. Thank you, Crown Princess. I guarantee we will win the top scholar title. Are you looking for someone else? Is that something you should question? Mind your manners in everything from now on. Dante, forget your status. Dante, think just because it happened once, that I, the Grand Crown Princess, have become your woman. It was my big mouth. Go fetch some water so I can wash up. Be quick about it. The escort troops will find us very soon. The water is too cold. I want to wash. If they ask, just say my clothes were torn by tree branches. Alright, I'll remember. There's a ruined Taoist temple ahead. Let us go take a look. Wu Lin is the Crown Princess' sister. Act convincingly and Dante, give it away. Understood. Thank you for your concern, Crown Princess. Who's concerned about you? Dante, flatter yourself. General Wu, you are finally here. Look at your cowardly state. Where is the Crown Princess? Inside the Taoist temple. Her right foot is injured. Is it serious? It was just a bit red and swollen last night. No major issue for now. Give me a piece of clothing first. Freezing for a whole night is really unbearable. At least you know the rules. Did Li Shan show you any disrespect last night, sister? He's just a eunuch. What would he dare do to me? And what could he even do to me? Haha, that's true. Greetings, Crown Princess. I was late to the rescue. Please punish me, Crown Princess. Everyone, rise. Return to the camp immediately. I am cold and hungry. How many casualties were there last night? The Crown Princess camp suffered heavy losses. 5 dead and 3 injured, but they were all servants. How many died in the other camps? The royal family members are basically fine. Is Donghua okay? She was lucky. She was covered by the tent and couldn't escape, but she wasn't trampled. She only sustained some minor surface injuries. Will father investigate the buffalo stampede? That's hard to say. We'd better not interfere either. It's complicated. Has the Crown Princess tiger skin been presented? What did father say? Last night's dinner didn't happen. The Crown Prince changed it to presenting the tiger skin at Xiaoxian. But second brother came out to make trouble again. What do you mean? He said the buffalo stampede attacked the camp because eldest brother killed the Tiger King. The Tiger King is the mountain god. This is divine punishment. That's an absolute shift of blame. It was clearly His Majesty's desire, but eldest brother is clumsy with words and didn't dare say it. Second brother said the Tiger King's body needs a grand burial, so it cannot be weighed. The tiger skin cannot be presented either, and the reward is gone too. What's your plan? When the tiger skin is presented later, I will defend the Crown Prince. That would be right in front of the Emperor. Aren't you afraid? The Emperor is wise, and I have sound reasons. What should I be afraid of? Haha, you little eunuch, have some guts. Just don't wet your pants later. Wu Lin, Li Shan might become the Crown Princess junior advisor later, ranking at the same level as you, so don't keep calling him a little eunuch. Is that for real? Junior advisor is a high-ranking official. I suppose the Emperor wouldn't agree, right? Liar, let me see that bow and arrow. To think it could shatter the Tiger King's skull. Yes. Haha, less than 50 pounds of force can unleash the power of a 100 pounds bow. It's even a bit stronger than when I reached adulthood. If this can equip the Zhaoqi camp, ordinary soldiers will be able to draw it. They will surely be invincible. The design of this thing is overly complex. I am afraid its reliability might not be strong. Everything takes time. We can improve it step by step. You don't lead troops into battle anyway. What are you betting on? This bow couldn't have been created by the Crown Prince, right? Brother, who made this bow and arrow? It was a retainer from the Crown Princess estate. The Great Wu dynasty is currently in need of talents. Recognizing talent and using it well is also a sovereign's most important ability. Thank you for your praise, father. It's just that this retainer, speak freely. This retainer is a eunuch. He is widely read and highly talented. He is well versed in both literature and logic. His poetry is unmatched through the ages. I would like to request a reward for him. If he belongs to the Crown Princess estate, you can just reward him yourself. I would like to request father to appoint him as the junior advisor to the Crown Prince, to assist me in managing various affairs. Junior advisor eunuch is a servant. How can he be considered a retainer? And he even wants to be a high-ranking court official. The junior advisor is a teacher to the future emperor. Mother, if a eunuch has world-shaping talent, should we really not use him? Since you have so much to say, then tell Lear why he shouldn't be used. I thought eunuchs were all illiterate. I wonder what kind of eunuch he is, to make the Crown Prince beg for a 4th-rank official title for him. Lear, what is that eunuch's name? How old is he this year? His name is Li Shan. He is 21 years old this year. A eunuch who is only 21, how knowledgeable can he really be? The Crown Prince is the future heir to the throne. After all, he needs to see more of the world. Lear, tell me honestly, that poem about governing the country last time, was it also written by Li Shan? Yes, I completed it together with him. My beloved concubine, why are you silent? I allow you to express your opinion on this. A eunuch's status is indeed quite low, but we must also see just how great his talent is. I think we should let Li Shan have an audience. Then we can weigh whether or not to grant him an official title. As expected, my beloved concubine, makes perfect sense. As long as Li Shan's talent is high enough, even a eunuch can become an official. Haha, thank you, father. I will bring him for an audience. He will also assist me in the written exam the day after tomorrow. Then I will see what he is capable of during the written exam. Linger, is the crown princess alright? The crown princess is fine. She just sprained her right ankle. You rest inside the tent. You and the Imperial Army are responsible for the security of this autumn hunt. When the wild buffalo herd attacked the camp last night, you held responsibility. Tell me your thoughts. Royal Uncle, are you asking about the forest fire or the Tiger King? The Tiger King, of course. The forest fire will be investigated after the autumn hunt ends. Royal Uncle, there is a disagreement regarding the Tiger King, which affects the outcome of the martial exam. Why not let both sides hold a public debate? Then you can make the final decision. I think that works. Truth becomes clearer through debate, doesn't it? It just depends on whether the Crown Prince dares to do it. Crown Prince, what do you think? I will follow Father's command. Second brother's claim is absurd to begin with. Zufu, go tell all the princes to come forward and gather in front of the Imperial tent. Yes, Your Majesty. You guys go notify all the princes to come forward and gather in front of the Imperial tent. Yes, Eunuch, let us go. Concubine me, I am not good at arguing, you know that. What are you planning to do? It is very simple, let Li Shan take your place. Li Shan wasn't he even there? How is he not involved? He made the bow and arrow. That's right, big brother. What I told Royal Uncle was about the relevant people. Are you confident you can win? I should be able to win. Alright, then follow me. This is your first time meeting the Emperor. How well you perform will determine whether you can get the position of junior advisor. Li Shan, it is time for you to show what you can do. It is truly a pity that the wild buffalo herd didn't trample the Crown Prince to death. The Grand Master's strategy brought an unexpected harvest to this debate. Second brother, can we beat Big Brother in this debate? With Big Brother's clumsy mouth, I can roast him to death. Ha ha ha, that is true. I heard that bow and arrow were invented by a little eunuch from the Crown Prince's estate. Mother already told me. A mere little eunuch is nothing to worry about. Oh, my sister-in-law. What happened to your foot? It is just a minor injury. Thank you for your concern, second brother. Big brother, I heard that bow and arrow were invented by a little eunuch. You are quite well informed. Just look at who my mother is. The Emperor arrives. Long live the Emperor. Long live the Queen. Rise, everyone. I'll give Big Brother and Second Brother the time of an incense stick too. State your views. I will then make the decision. But once I announce the result, no objections will be allowed. Let the debate begin. The second prince will speak first, as the opposing side. My view is very simple. Yesterday, after Big Brother shot the Tiger King and skinned it, a forest fire broke out by the canal out of nowhere, and a herd of wild buffaloes charged at the camp. I believe that Tiger King was the reincarnation of the mountain god. Big Brother shooting the Tiger King and skinning it is an act that brought divine wrath. We should give the Tiger King's body a proper burial, to beg for heaven's forgiveness, and protect the fortune of our great Wu. To win the martial exam, Big Brother wants to treat the Tiger King as prey to ask father for a reward. As the heir to the throne, disregarding the safety of the country, is truly disappointing. Father, my thoughts will be explained by Li Shan, a mere little eunuch. What right do you have to debate with me? Big Brother, you are too gutless. Who is Li Shan? Li Shan pays respects to the Emperor. What does this matter have to do with you? Li Shan is deeply connected to this matter. The compound bow and the shovel-headed arrows used to shoot the Tiger King were made by me. How audacious, Li Shan. A eunuch should refer to himself as a servant. You keep saying I in front of His Majesty, which is a crime of great disrespect. Second Prince, to tell you the truth, the Crown Prince has already taken me as his advisor. Humph. According to the first rule of the Justice section in the Great Wu Code, Heaven, Earth, Ruler, Parents, Teacher, Teachers rank 5th. How can I refer to myself as a servant? Ha ha ha, what a joke. The Crown Prince is the heir of the Great Wu. How could he take a eunuch as his teacher? Big brother, where do you put the dignity of the royal family? I beg the Heavenly Lord to rouse himself once more, and send down talents of every kind without adherence to standard rules. The Great Wu Code decreed by His Majesty does not restrict the background of a teacher. The purpose is to employ people based on merit, regardless of their origin. You are just making excuses. The Crown Prince's willingness to use me exactly proves his thorough understanding of His Majesty's decree, putting the state and the common people first. Ha ha ha, well said. I beg the Heavenly Lord to rouse himself once more, and send down talents of every kind without adherence to standard rules. I could rack my brain for days, and still not come up with such a brilliant and heroic poem. Li Shan, you truly possess great talent. Thank you for your praise, Your Majesty. Father, I have decided to follow. Lear, since you feel his status as a eunuch is too low, then I will appoint Li Shan as the acting junior advisor to the Crown Prince. The Imperial decree will be issued after he wins the written exam. Consider it a reward for his improvement of the bow and arrow. Li Shan, quickly thank His Majesty. Thank you for your immense grace, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, this is not quite appropriate, is it? Li Shan hasn't even started the debate yet, and he already receives such favor. I just want all the talents in the world to see what it means to not adhere to standard rules. Minister Li, rise. Now you are qualified to debate with the second prince. I will present my views on the 3 points mentioned by the second prince. I invite Your Majesty to decide. Speak freely. I am also a bit confused about this matter. Let us see what brilliant insights you, the junior advisor, have. First point, I would like to ask the second prince. Was the forest fire by the canal natural or man-made? Insolent. What do you mean, man-made? Who made it? A mere acting junior advisor dares to make wild speculations. That's right, Li Shan. This matter will be investigated by the Internal Affairs Office. We want to discuss it today. Reporting to Your Majesty. I do not mean to investigate the truth behind the forest fire, but rather to explain a simple truth. Oh, hurry, speak up and let us hear it. Your Majesty is wise. Then may I ask everyone, before the incident happened last night, was there any thunder or lightning? That makes sense. Continue. Since the forest fire was not a sign from heaven, then it has nothing to do with offending the heavens. Good. What about the second point, Father? This proves nothing. Even if it was man-made, it could have been guided in secret by the Tiger King's divine teacher. Second brother makes sense. Who would dare disobey a divine sign? The second point can answer. Both princes. Zhao Jiawei, you stationed your troops in Jinjiao, which is a territory under your jurisdiction. May I ask, over the past 10 years, has this Tiger King ever harmed the nearby villagers and livestock? And how many were there? Hey Amph. What are you dazing off for? As the garrison captain, don't tell me you don't know this number. Please appease your anger, Your Majesty. This general knows. Then why don't you hurry and speak up? To report to Your Majesty, this Tiger King has an astonishing appetite. Over the past 10 years, it has preyed on 128 villagers. There are even more livestock, at least over 500 heads. Then may I ask Zhao Jiawei again, have any villagers ever petitioned to kill the tiger? Yes, a few times. 3 years ago, when Your Majesty decided to hunt the tiger, it was based on my memorial. This is the second point I wanted to make. The Tiger King was cruel and tyrannical, preying on more than 100 people of Great Wu. To put it at its worst, even if it were a god, it would be an evil god. Outrageous! How dare you blaspheme the gods? Second prince. An evil god is not a deity, but merely a demon. Your Majesty is the true dragon and the son of heaven, protecting millions of people. The dragon is in the sky, and the tiger is on the ground. Which is superior and which is inferior? Your Majesty's words are absolute truth, and the Crown Prince eliminated a threat for the people. It was just a mere tiger demon, so how did it scare you into this state? Even if it is an evil god, offending it will bring retaliation upon us. Li Shan, you disregard the safety of the royal family. Second prince, the Great Wu dynasty was founded on martial arts, and possesses abundant martial virtue. Your Majesty's true dragon energy is full of righteousness, and is completely unstoppable. What is there to fear from a mere evil god? Wasn't it shot dead by the Crown Prince with just 2 arrows anyway? You are just rationalizing. The third point I want to make is, Even that herd of wild cattle is nothing but the military soul of Great Wu. With Great Wu's army of 1,000,000, who would dare disobey the command of the true dragon and son of heaven? Under the heavens, there is no land that is not the king's land, and along the borders, there are no troops who are not the king's subjects. The thousands of miles of Great Wu's territory belong to your majesty as the supreme ruler. Everything else is beneath it, let alone a mere tiger. Second brother, do you have anything else to say? Father, this kid is completely talking nonsense. That means you have nothing left to say, and are completely convinced. Your Highness, you should have won. Li Shan's words are grand and magnificent, echoing through the mountains. It is the best praise for our Great Wu's statehood. I can be considered to have learned something today. Thank you for your praise, Your Majesty. I do not deserve it. You are right. As the founding emperor of Great Wu, my words must be absolute truth. If I change them at will, how can I gain the trust of the world in the future? The reward for the Crown Princess hunting of the Tiger King remains valid. There shall be no more objections. Thank you, Father. Father is wise. Ha ha ha, the one you should thank is Li Shan. I understand. It is good that you understand. Knowing people and using them well is also an essential wisdom for a ruler. Be a bit more restrained in the future, and learn more good strategies for governing the country from Junior Tutor Li. It is easy to conquer a world, but hard to rule it. I will keep Father's teachings firmly in mind. Li Shan, your words just now can be considered classic phrase by phrase. Zhu Fu has already written them down. Take them back to the palace and hand them to the historians to record into history. I want to appoint you as the junior tutor to the Crown Prince right now. However, the words of a ruler are no joke, so we must wait until after the civil examination to formally bestow the appointment. Thank you, Your Majesty. I understand, but I can grant you an audience token right now. In the future, if the Crown Prince treats you disrespectfully, you can come directly to the palace to report it to me. Wei Fei, you haven't been pregnant for 3 years. Is there an issue with the Crown Princess body? The Crown Prince is fine. It's just that I was too spoiled since childhood. Now I am not acclimated to the local environment, and my health has worsened a lot. There has been no progress all this time. This time you guys are going back to your parents' home to relax. You must make sure to have a child. Even giving birth to a daughter is fine. I know the importance of this matter. I will give you guys 1 more year at most. Giving birth to a daughter can extend it by 1 year. If there is still nothing at all, the Crown Princess will have to be replaced. You will also have to enter the Cold Palace. Liar, if you refuse to change your princess, then don't even think about succeeding the throne. You will follow her to the poor northwest region to guard the border, and never step into the capital for eternity. I have remembered it. Convey my decree to your father too, lest he develops a rift with me. Donghua, take a bath in the afternoon instead. Go find Li Shan first and bring him here. I want to communicate with him about the civil examination. Yes. He was called away by Lady Qin. What did Lady Qin look for him for? Qin Ningsu is the daughter of the Zhongling governor, from the same hometown as Li Shan. I don't know, her personal maid came to inform him. Did they go out in the open? No, it is Lady Qin's exclusive tent. Crown Princess, what is wrong with you? Nothing. Go prepare hot water for a bath. Yes, Donghua, no need for your help. Go outside. Wait for Li Shan and bring him to see me at the very first moment. Yes. Wei Fei. Oh, Wei Fei, you are too foolish. Li Shan has audacious guts. How could a fake eunuch have no one behind him? Lady Qin supports the second prince. This time you are doomed. You will cause father's death. You will plunge the citizens of Bai Empire into misery and suffering. Li Shan greets the Crown Princess. Wait outside. The Crown Princess is bathing inside the tent. Li Shan, come in. Donghua, guard outside. No one is allowed to eavesdrop. As you command, Crown Princess. The Crown Princess is in a bad mood. Be careful. Who told you to talk so much? Have you been crying? What is your relationship with Qin Ningsu? At the upcoming autumn hunting celebration banquet, Lady Qin wants to perform a song and dance for the emperor, so she wanted me to compose a poem for her. Show it to me then. I will after watching Lady Qin's program arrangement. Originally, I wrote this poem for you, Crown Princess, but considering your foot injury makes it impossible to perform, and Ladykin was rushing me for rehearsals, I gave it to her. What poem? Is it the one about the white orchid? Of course not. The white orchid belongs only to the Crown Princess. This one was inspired when I returned. Looking at your beautiful silhouette, just by looking at my back, you could compose a poem. Yes, my literary inspiration was gushing like a spring. Don't try to confuse me with your sweet talk. Recite it first for me to hear. In the north, there is a beautiful lady, unparalleled and independent from the world. A single glance from her can overthrow a city. A second glance can overthrow a nation. Rather than not knowing her city-toppling and nation-toppling charm, such a beautiful lady is hard to come by again. It is a pity that I sprained my foot, otherwise, this timeless masterpiece should have been performed by me. The beautiful lady of the north refers to you, concubine Wei. Ladykin is a southerner. No matter who sings it, the one I want to praise is still you. You fool. Why didn't you ask clearly first? You made me think you belonged to her side, so I took a hot bath in a fit of anger. Just to be safe, I am willing to serve Lady Me a few more times. You really addicted to aiming way above your station, aren't you? Since Lady Me doesn't want to, then naturally, I wouldn't dare offend you. No need to overthink things when we acting under the radar. Hey Amph, what do you mean, under the radar? As seen in the first season, don't just talk about Master Hua. Not only did he travel through time to become a little eunuch about to be executed, but he also overheard that the Crown Prince is impotent. His life is on the line because the Crown Princess needs someone to help her get pregnant. About reality, a short poem of mine about governing the country, actually won praise from the Emperor. I even used memories from my past life to create amazing things, helping the Crown Prince win Donghua. Because of this, I became a thorn in the side of the second prince. He actually set a fire to enrage the wild bulls, trying to make us die in the riot. But by a strange twist of fate, the Crown Princess and I ended up putting up a front, while secretly doing our business. I am responsible for helping you get pregnant. If the Jin and Tai families are not handled well, it will bring disaster to my maiden family. So he must die. But this old guy is so smelly, it makes me want to throw up. I just can't do it at all. But if the child's biological father is Li Shan, he can personally teach him in the future. When he grows up, he will surely be a wise and formidable ruler. Have you smelled enough? Hurry up and come up with a foolproof plan before you discuss it with me. Okay, but I am afraid this will have to wait until after the hunt. We need to carefully plan based on the situation on the spot. I will persuade the Crown Prince to take you along, but I am warning you, you must not let the Crown Prince or anyone in the martial arts world see any flaws. Otherwise, you're dead. Alright, I'll leave first. Staying too long will easily rouse suspicion. Wait. When you were castrated, what was the name of the eunuch who took the bribe? I think his name was Udahai. I heard he retired and went back to his hometown. Got it. Don't call me Mikia in the future. That's not a name you can call me. What if it slips out by accident? Then what should I call you? If you don't like the title Crown Princess, you can call me by my name directly when we alone. Alright, Little Mimi. What on earth is Little Mimi? What a childish man. What did the Crown Princess say to you? Why so mysterious? It was mainly about the upcoming writing exam. I don't believe you. She was clearly unhappy. Aren't you clever? Ladykin suddenly called me over. And the Crown Princess was worried that I had caught her eye. She was worried that the second prince would poach me, so she was testing me. So did Ladykin actually try to poach you? Of course not. She just admires my literary talent. And asked me to write a poem for her. Really? I heard Ladykin is an expert in music. What kind of tune are you playing? Please reassure the Crown Princess. I will only be loyal to her. And want to pay attention to Ladykin. Being loyal to my mistress is good, of course. But don't reject Ladykin too quickly either. After all, she is Emperor Wu's favorite concubine. If we can win her over, it will help the Crown Prince succeed to the throne. Right, why didn't I think of that? I am just afraid the Crown Princess might get jealous. You're just a little eunuch, why on earth would she be jealous? Just make sure you don't defect. Chief Li, Princess Royal Yang wants you to come over. Come with me. May I ask why the Princess Royal is summoning me? She wants to perform a song and dance for His Majesty. She heard Chief Li is good at poetry and songs. So she wants you to go over and discuss it. Could you please tell the Princess Royal for me that the poem I wrote was taken by Lady Qin? I can't write a new one for the time being. You need to tell her that in person. I wouldn't dare pass along that message. This Li Shan is really in high demand. He is almost becoming the favorite of the inner palace. It is never ending. These people are really amusing. To summon someone from my Crown Princess manor. They should at least get my permission. It is all because the Crown Princess power has declined in the past 2 years. Crown Princess, you are isolated and helpless in the capital, so they think you're an easy target. Is Li Shan a pig? Doesn't he know how to refuse? He goes whenever anyone calls. He is only a little eunuch right now. How could he dare to refuse? One is the Emperor's favorite concubine, and the other is the Princess Royal. Reporting to the Princess Royal, Li Shan has arrived. Let him in. Everyone else, leave. Li Shan pays respects to the Princess Royal. Junior Secretary Li, no need to be polite. Sit here. I wouldn't dare offend you, Your Highness. What offense can a eunuch commit? What can you even do? I command you to come over and massage my legs. Li Shan. Do you dare to disobey my order? I wouldn't dare. The Princess Royal has so many servants. You didn't call me here just to massage your legs, did you? Maidservants are nowhere near as good as eunuchs. Eunuchs can still count as half a man, after all. They have more strength too. I didn't get the Crown Princess's permission to come here. I need to go back and report soon. If the Princess Royal has any orders, you might as well speak directly. Are you very loyal to the Crown Princess? Your Crown Princess really doesn't know how to cherish talent. Why don't you come with me to Hexazoo? I can certainly put you in a high position. Junior Secretary Li, analyze this objectively. Between the Crown Prince and the second prince, who will inherit the throne in the future? I have no right to meddle in state affairs. If you were just a eunuch, naturally you'd have no right to meddle. But as the junior secretary to the Crown Prince, and the future teacher of the Emperor, you certainly have the right to comment. Hasn't he not become the Emperor yet? Imperial father favors me the most. I can put in a good word for you. No writing exam is needed. What you said today is enough to prove your talent. Since I am the junior secretary to the Crown Prince, then of course, I only support the Crown Prince. What if the second prince succeeds to the throne in the future? Then I'll resign from my post and go back to being a regular eunuch. Do you think you'd still be able to work in the palace by then? So smarten up. You've already helped the Crown Prince win the top spot. You don't owe him anything. If you can lose to the second prince during the exam, you can leave a way out for yourself. From what the Princess Royal is saying, you don't think highly of the Crown Prince, but rather support the second prince to succeed. What a cunning little eunuch. You really know how to play dumb to catch a tiger. I have always been neutral. I unconditionally support Imperial father's decisions. But the Empress is the birth mother of the second prince. She thinks you are a talent, so she asked me to test you out. Please tell the Empress for me, Princess Royal. I am just a servant of the Crown Princess manor. Having been trusted by the Crown Prince and Crown Princess, I have no other choice but to do my absolute best. It seems your brain is only worth this much. I understand what you mean now. Go back. Lest you get scolded by your master, the #1 beauty of Dawu. Li Shan is inherently dull, but if the Princess Royal returns to the capital in the future and needs a massage, I promise to be there whenever called upon. Do you even have the guts? I can do it secretly. Haha, you're actually quite cute. Serve me well, and keep me comfortable. In the future, when you're about to be beheaded, maybe I can save your life. Where is Li Shan? Call him over to me right now. Why is your highness so impatient? You have no idea who Li Shan met today. It seems this kid is looking for a new master. I think he is tired of living. His tolerance and brains are not even worth mentioning compared to Emperor Wu. I am afraid he doesn't even have 1/10 of Li Shan's wits. Your Highness doesn't need to look for Li Shan. He didn't betray us. Everything about his meetings today with Lady Qin and the Princess Royal has already been reported to me. Li Shan is extremely cunning. Who knows if he is lying or not? The Crown Prince doesn't doubt the people he employs. If you doubt someone, don't employ them. You need to change that temper of yours. Berating and beating servants without even asking questions. Who would dare to risk their life for you in the future? Consort me, why are you taking Li Shan's side? This isn't a matter of taking sides. You are going to be the supreme ruler of Great Wu in the future. You can't be so narrow-minded. Even if you want to blame someone, blame your third sister, Yang. What is she doing meddling in the middle of all this? My lady, I was just anxious. Don't be angry anymore, okay? Come see my harvest today. I hunted 2 wild boars today, 1 river deer, and a small mountain goat. It totals over 800 pounds. Oh, the Crown Prince is in the lead again today. Chief Steward Zhu, how much game did Royal Father get today? The Emperor also got over 300 pounds. It has already been credited to the Crown Princess account. How did second brother do? The second prince hunted 2 small wild boars today, along with a few goats and rabbits, totaling 680 pounds. That's still a bit less. Ha ha ha, more than just a bit less. Counting Royal Father's game, I'm already at 2,700 pounds. He only has 680 pounds. He might as well just admit defeat. This old servant congratulates the Crown Prince on firmly holding the top spot. I must go report today's results to His Majesty. The bow and arrow Li Shan designed are bloody brilliant. A single shot blew the wild boar's head right off. Huo Jintong, skin the goat and stew it. Call Li Shan over. We'll have a drink together tonight, as you command. Ha ha ha, Huo Jintong was almost shot to death. The wound on his arm hasn't even healed yet. Now that he is happy, he is inviting people for drinks again. It is hard to cherish someone so fickle. Setting background aside, Li Shan is much stronger than the Crown Prince. Announce the results. Crown Prince Wu Lai, a total of 3,520 pounds over 3 days. Second Prince Wu Bai, a total of 1,500 pounds over 3 days. Even without counting my game, Liar would have easily taken first place. I declare the winner of this winter hunt to be Crown Prince Wu Lai. Thank you for the reward, Royal Father. Tomorrow morning, we set out back to the Lishan Palace. The literary exam will be held during tonight's banquet. The subjects of this literary exam are not the princes, but rather the prince's tutors. I will personally select them for you. Once chosen, they cannot be replaced at will. Your servant accepts the command. That reckless little eunuch. He really thinks he has something special. Congratulations, big brother. Looking at your momentum, it seems you're going to sweep both the martial and literary titles. Killing the Tiger King is indeed a good omen. Ha ha ha. Thank you for the kind words, 4th and 6th brothers. Everyone, come to my camp tent to eat Tiger King meat. We'll have a bonfire party tonight to celebrate. Second brother, you and 7th brother should join too. Tiger meat is gamey and foul. What is so good about eating it? Why, since I won the title. You seem a bit resentful. Haha, what a joke. Relying on a bow and arrow invented by a little eunuch. Who would actually respect you? At least Li Shan is someone nurtured by my Crown Princess mansion. That's much better than you relying on the Empress and her pillow talk. How dare you insult Mother Empress? By order of His Majesty, stop the commotion and disperse immediately, or face 20 strokes of the paddle. The Crown Prince shall not hold a private bonfire party. Bring the Tiger King meat back to Lishan Palace to share and celebrate with the ministers tomorrow night. Let us see how you beat the Grand Master tomorrow night. Ungrateful man of Yan. I invite the second prince and the Grand Master tomorrow night to appreciate my grand poem. When I become emperor, your head will be the first to roll. The second prince is mistaken. The emperor is in perfect health and has a strong physique. It won't happen as quickly as you think. Fearless in the face of danger, eloquent and sharp-tongued. It is a pity he is a little eunuch. Otherwise, he'd really have a chance to be a king or prime minister. It won't be too late to present it during the banquet, Your Highness. Why is there a wound on that tiger skin? It should be patched up before being presented. Besides, hundreds of officials will attend tomorrow's banquet. You should let them see your heroic prowess. That makes sense. Alright, then I'll listen to you. Thank you, Your Highness. This should be the largest tiger royal father has ever seen in his life. Your Highness, you must take Li Shan with you on this trip back to your family. Why? That kid might really not have heard our conversation. We absolutely cannot take him. Your Highness, have you lost your mind? How big is the study? He definitely heard it. He just doesn't dare to admit it. This kid dared to lie to me. Self-preservation is an instinct. What is there to be angry about? This trip to Beiji is of great importance. If we encounter any problems or unexpected events, maybe Li Shan can be of help. Besides, if you want him to be a confidant, you have to get him on the same boat. Exactly, only by pulling him onto the boat will he not dare to betray me easily. Brilliant, Your Highness. I thought so, too. Then let us take him along. Do you know you've been chosen to go to Beiji? The Crown Prince agreed. The Crown Princess convinced him. He originally thought he'd only get this chance after winning the literary title. He didn't expect the decision to be made so quickly. Could it be they've decided to have my child? I heard the Crown Prince won the competition this year. All thanks to a little eunuch in his mansion, who invented a very impressive bow and arrow. 2 arrows killed the Tiger King of Tiger King Mountain. What kind of bow and arrow could have such power? I have no idea. They say even His Majesty had never seen it before, and couldn't he put it down? A mere little eunuch has this kind of ability. Yes, they say his name is Li Shan or something. His Majesty said if he wins tonight's literary exam, he will be appointed as the Crown Princess Junior Tutor. No way, right? Letting a eunuch be a junior tutor. I really cannot accept this, everyone. You're overstating it. How can a eunuch be a tutor to royalty? He is just good at brown-nosed flattery. He has no real skill. Watch me crush him tonight. With the Grand Master here, how could Li Shan have room to be arrogant? Let us just enjoy the show tonight. Ha ha ha. Grand General. You've seen Li Shan at the Crown Princess Mansion, right? How actually is that kid? Utterly ordinary. No impression of him. Ha ha ha. Which Li Shan is this? Reporting to the Grand Master. This is Li Shan from the Crown Princess Mansion. Does a little eunuch deserve to sit here? The seating was arranged by Chief Steward Zhu himself. His meaning is the Empress meaning, humph. A eunuch. Sitting on equal terms with civil and military ministers. What a disgrace. Announcing the arrival of the eldest princess and the King of Hexi. Greetings, eldest princess. Greetings, King of Hexi. General Chen, your seat is quite nice. This Li Shan is currently a favorite around the Crown Prince. Sitting next to him might bring you some good fortune. You jest, eldest princess. This general doesn't deserve it. Ha ha ha. General Chen has illustrious military achievements. Making you sit next to a eunuch is truly unfair to you. Grand Master Zhang. In tonight's literary exam, if you get defeated by Li Shan, we want to even know who is the one being humiliated. Ha ha ha. Does the eldest princess think I am not even equal to a eunuch? That is hard to say. There is no clear second in martial arts, and no clear first in literature. Li Shan could even win the martial exam. The literary exam just depends on royal father's preference anyway. Rest assured. I know His Majesty better than the eldest princess does. Li Shan, you're famous now. Everyone is looking at you. Let them look if they want to. What can they possibly do to me? Take off your 4th rank ceremonial robe. You are not even the Crown Princess Junior Tutor yet. You have no right to wear these clothes. Who do you think you are? Why do you care what I wear? Impudent. I am the Grand Master of the Great Wu Dynasty. This kind of treasonous behavior is exactly my business. Treasonous. Ha ha ha, that is right. Take it off right now. A mere little eunuch actually wants to be an honored guest. Are you sure I am being treasonous? Exactly. A eunuch's uniform suits you much better. Eunuch Li, you need to understand your own place. Ha ha ha, the Grand Master can't be wrong. All official ranks and titles were established by His Excellency. Wait until you actually become the junior tutor to wear it. Otherwise, when the Emperor arrives, your life will be forfeit. Ha ha, ha ha. Li Shan, crushing you is as easy for me as crushing an ant. You think you are worthy of competing against me for the title of top scholar? Ha ha, ha ha. Listen up, everyone. You too, Zhang Yuxi, pay close attention. This 4th rank ceremonial robe of mine was personally bestowed by His Majesty. It is meant specifically for attending the winter hunt banquet. Who was it just now that said wearing this is treasonous? You even dare to insult the Emperor. I am going to report this. Since it was bestowed by the Emperor, then it doesn't violate any protocol. Haha, Grandmaster Zhang, how did you end up breaking into a cold sweat over a mere little eunuch? It looks like the second brother is in trouble today. The literary exam hasn't even started yet, just you wait. Li Shan is bound to lose. The Emperor has arrived. The winter hunt banquet officially begins. First dish, the Tiger King feast. Grandmaster, how does this meat taste? Your servant is getting old. It is a bit tough to chew. Ha 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 ha. There are no other dishes tonight except the Tiger King meat. It seems you'll have to go hungry. Then please give us the topic quickly, Your Majesty, lest I get so hungry later that my eyes go blurry and lose my poetic inspiration. What's the rush? Drink 2 pounds of wine, enjoy Lady Kin's newly choreographed song and dance, and the poetic inspiration will naturally come. Indeed, Grandmaster, perhaps you can find a spark of inspiration from the lyrics of my song. Thank you for your kindness, Lady Qin, but there is still a difference between popular songs and timeless poetry. My beloved, go ahead and entertain everyone. I have been looking forward to this for a long time. The winter hunt is an annual feast. Don't spoil everyone's mood. Your servant obeys the decree. We welcome Lady Qin to perform a song and dance for us. In the north, there lives a beauty, peerless and standing alone. One glance can bring down a city. Another glance can bring down a nation. Who cares if cities and nations fall? A beauty like her can never be found again. Ha ha ha. Good verses, truly the finest poetry in all of Great Wu. Exquisite indeed. This poem, Li Shan actually came up with it while looking at my back. My beloved, tell them quickly, who wrote such an incredibly brilliant piece of poetry? Hey I thought Lady Qin wrote it herself. Turns out it was composed by someone else. Your Majesty, songs and lyrics are just superficial amusements. They cannot grace the halls of high culture. They are not even worth mentioning. Ning Su, you are mistaken. Those with quick minds are bound to be deeply knowledgeable. They excel in every field. Since Your Majesty wishes to know, then your servant must speak the truth. This poem was written by the acting junior tutor, Li Shan. Imperial concubine Mai. The last time Li Shan was summoned, he composed this very poem. That's right, Your Highness. So did I wrong him when I said that? This kid is pretty good. He blew everyone away again. At least he can leave a good impression on royal father. Once my position is secure, where is Li Shan? Where is he? Your servant is here. Ha ha ha, well done, Li Shan. In military matters, you can improve bows and arrows. In literary matters, you can compose beautiful poetry. I believe you are fully qualified to be the Crown Princess Junior Tutor. Teach the Crown Prince well. Thank you for the praise, Your Majesty. It is not unearned praise. Li Shan, receive your title. Is the Junior Tutor position really within reach just like that? Royal Father, this is unfair. Your word is absolute. Didn't you say we had to wait until the literary exam is over? What's the point of testing anymore? Based on this poem alone, Li Shan has already secured the top spot. What's wrong with granting him a junior tutor position? Your servant objects. Please think twice, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, this is too casual. The literary exam concerns the destiny of Great Wu. How can a winner be decided so casually? Xianxia, you are the Grand Master. You speak. I report to Your Majesty. The exam must be fair to be convincing. You haven't even given out the prompt yet. Are you not going to give the other princes a chance? It is indeed true that I was too eager to reward talent. Let us promote Li Shan by 2 ranks instead. Acting Junior Tutor Li Shan is promoted to the 2nd rank. Your seating at the banquet is raised by 2 ranks. Why are you just standing there after receiving such a huge honor? Hurry up and take your seat. The literary exam begins. The theme is This Winter Hunt. Both poetry and lyrics are acceptable. General Chen, what a coincidence. We are sitting together again. The exam has already begun. Why is Chief Li so relaxed and comfortable? You should know you are facing elite scholars. What's the rush? Let them go first. I can just crush them at the very end. Hey Amph. Crush them. Chief Li is certainly confident. I hope General Chen will look after me in the future. Hey Amph. I wouldn't dare. We probably won't have much to do with each other in the future. You can say that for sure. Even if you thrive in the Imperial court, it has nothing to do with me. I am only responsible for leading troops into battle, since no one has come up with anything yet. I'll go first. Let Minister Tang go first, then. Great winds rise. Your Majesty is mighty. All beasts are terrified. All right, Minister Tang, please step down. You keep chanting like this, making my head hurt. Can't you come up with something new? Ha ha ha. Ha. Your Majesty, I shall also show my humble attempt. We welcome the Grand Master. Your Majesty is a true dragon, excellent. Reading the people of the Tiger Demon, excellent. No, I think you've misunderstood. The Tiger King wasn't killed by me. Hey Amph. No matter how strong a bow and arrow are, it's just a clever trick. Your Majesty's inspiring dragon aura is the true foundation of Great Wu's destiny. Besides, the order to hunt down the Tiger King was also given by you. Calm your anger, Your Highness. Competing for credit with Royal Father is highly disrespectful. It's over, he just stole Li Shan's poem. Why does this Li Shan reveal everything to others? Don't worry, Your Highness. Composing poetry follows the same principle as leading troops. It changes in a myriad of ways, relying entirely on a scholar's true talent. Minister Li, you've drunk too much. Have you run out of ideas? Your servant only gets highly inspired when drunk. Is there really such a saying? I am afraid he just has no talent at all, and can't he think of a better poem than mine? Then what does Minister Li think of the Grand Master's poem just now? Your servant was focused on drinking, and didn't he quite understand it? Can those few plain lines of the Grand Master even be called poetry? Arrogant and ignorant fool, how dare you disrespect my poem, Royal Father? I feel this kid has run out of words, and is intentionally stalling for time. We should set a time limit for him. How about this? I will give you the time it takes for half an incense stick to burn. I don't need that long. Once the Crown Prince presents the tiger skin, within 7 paces, I can compose a poem that will be remembered for generations. Good ha ha ha. I just love your arrogance. An immortal poem made within 7 steps. I would really love to see what kind of earth-shattering poem you can come up with. The Crown Prince may now present the tiger skin. Your subject obeys your command. I present this tiger skin to Imperial Father, to admire together with all the officials. Manager Zhu, why are you standing there? Hurry up and announce it. The Crown Prince enters the hall to present the tiger skin. Wow. I've never seen such a huge tiger. It is said that it wasn't killed during 3 years of winter hunting. It bit over 100 people to death. What kind of bow and arrow did Li Shan make to have such incredible power? Liar, I am very happy to see your filial piety. This is what a son should do. Everyone, make way. Li Shan walked over from the left seat, exactly 7 steps. Let us see what kind of immortal poem he can make. Li Shan, you may begin. If you trick me, the consequences will be very serious. Li Shan, wake up and write a poem. Li Shan, in front of His Majesty and all the officials, what do you look like? Li Shan, you have already taken a step. I want to see if you are possessed by the god of wine and poetry, or if you are just a useless drunkard, ha ha ha. An old man talking about the wildness of his youth, holding a yellow hound on the left, a green falcon on the right. Wearing a silk hat and mink fur, 1,000 riders sweep across the flat hills. To repay father's kindness, following the emperor, shooting tigers himself, look at Wulong, haha, great, an old man talking about the wildness of his youth, great, 1,000 riders sweep across the flat hills. The first 5 lines praise the majestic appearance of His Majesty, and the last 3 lines talk about the crown prince and the emperor, the father-son relationship between a loyal subject and a loving father, truly brilliant. Yes, the crown prince braved dangers to shoot and kill the tiger king, just to repay his father's kindness, and to present the tiger skin to His Majesty to keep warm. Mi Fei indeed didn't he misjudge him? Look how moved Imperial father is. This subject is so bold as to ask His Majesty and everyone to drink a cup of wine together. Li Shan hasn't recited the second half yet. Today's topic was revealed to me by Zhu Fu. It's impossible for Li Shan to know in advance. This little eunuch's literary talent has actually reached such a terrifying level. Ha 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 ha. Zhu Fu, bring the wine. I want to drink 300 cups with all my beloved officials, to listen to Li Xiaofu's heroic poem of all time. It's Li Shan. Hurry up and recite the second half. It's rare for Imperial father to be happy. Don't waste time blindly. Liar, be respectful to your teacher. Don't rush him. Li Xiaofu needs to prepare. This son knows his mistake. Wine expands the chest and gallbladder. What does it matter if my hair is turning gray? Holding the imperial tally, when will the general be sent? Drawing the carved bow like a full moon. Looking northwest to shoot the heavenly wolf. Haha, great, Li Shan. To think you could take a hunting poem and write it with the momentum of thousands of soldiers and horses. Beloved officials, what do you think? The neatness of the antithesis and the rhythm are so smooth that it can indeed become an immortal masterpiece. Li Shan did not speak wildly. The Prime Minister's words make sense. The second half still describes His Majesty as being old, but full of vigor, while the latter part shows the Crown Princess' brave heart to fight. The first half is because of filial piety. The second half is because of loyalty. This poem is flawless. An immortal masterpiece, very neat. To write such a poem within 4 steps, it can be recorded in history. Currently, 3 teachers of the princess have stepped forward. Is there anyone else who wants to challenge? Even if it's a bit worse, I can accept it. Step forward bravely. Reporting to His Majesty. This poem by Li Shan. I am afraid no one can beat it in the short term. I want to make a fool of myself. How about I submit my work later? Ha 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 ha. I didn't expect even the Imperial censor to back down. Then that means you admit defeat. In that case, I will directly announce the result. Li Shan, receive the decree. This subject improved the bow and arrow to help the Crown Prince win the military title, and won the literary title of this winter hunt with his literary talent. He is truly a talent in both civil and military fields, completely qualified to assist the Crown Prince. I appoint you as the Crown Princess Junior Tutor, with the rank of 4th official. Thank you for the Emperor's great grace. I will grant you a gold medal. In the future, you don't need to report when entering the palace to see me. Crown Prince, receive the decree. Now you must change your temper. Respect Li Xiaofu, and learn more knowledge from him. As a second-generation emperor, your responsibility is to guard the territory, which is 100 times harder than conquering it. Neither civil governance nor military achievements can be missing. This son will keep it in mind. Appoint Wu Lai as the Grand General of Zhenbei, to set out within 3 days, and go to Beijiyumen Pass with Chen Yuan, to command the army and defeat the northern barbarians. This son takes the command, and will never fail Imperial Father's trust. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Li Shan must have drunk too much tonight. You are responsible for sending him back. Okay, leave it to me. Be careful, this kid is mischievous. How mischievous can he be? He has nothing down there. Who says eunuchs can't do anything? They have plenty of messed up tricks. Ha ha ha, is it that disgusting? Then I should stay away from him. Get up if you want to sleep. Go back to your room to sleep. Shameless scoundrel, how dare you pretend to sleep? You even dare to touch this princess. Are you looking for death? Anyway, eunuchs aren't counted as real men, so it doesn't count as improper contact. Besides, he drank too much and was completely unconscious. Roll back to your own place. Don't let anyone find out you spent the night at my place. Why am I at your place? What did you do to me? What do you mean? You got the advantage, and now you bite back, right? Do you really not remember? I really drank too much. My memory blacked out. It's nothing. You just spoke rudely. I knew it. What could a little eunuch like me do to you? Moreover, you are the princess of Dawu. It's good that you have self-awareness. Get lost quickly. I need to lead the troops and set out. Come over here. Greet the crown princess. Where did you spend the night? In Captain Wei's operations room. He had to march early in the morning, so he didn't have time to send me back. An explanation is just a cover-up. You didn't harass her, did you? The crown princess must be joking. She is a princess. How would I dare? If discovered, with Princess Wu's temper, my head would have rolled long ago. Would I still be able to see you? Hey Amph. Is there anything you wouldn't dare to do? Li Xiaofu, you come with me to Beiji. We will set out in 3 days. Otherwise, we won't make it to spend the new year with the king of Beiji. Yes, your highness. Once we go to Beiji, you will be my confidant, my right-hand man. You must watch your mouth. Otherwise, you will bring fatal trouble upon yourself. This subject understands. Are you recruiting workers again? This is called a 10-shot repeating crossbow. Invincible within 10 steps. It asks for self-defense. At that time, we will definitely participate in hunting Jin. Tai Lin's plan. We must never let this old guy touch a single hair of the crown princess. You have offended the forces behind the second prince. Anyone could easily kill you. So self-defense is definitely necessary. Don't worry, once the crown prince ascends the throne, no one will ever dare to cross me again. You better become a high-ranking official soon. Even if you can perform in bed, I'll still marry you and be your wife. Today at the estate, I heard the young eunuchs talking. They said an old eunuch from their hometown named Hu Dehai, who had already retired, suddenly died at home. He was probably silenced. This Hu Dehai was the exact eunuch who castrated me. My best friend actually asked about this 2 days ago. When did he die? Probably about 2 days ago. Hua Jintan pays his respects to Officer Wu and General Chen. Hua Dui, hasn't the crown prince come out yet? It should be any minute now. He and the crown princess are still explaining a few things to Junior Secretary Li. The crown prince will be gone for a while this time, so he is probably handling estate matters. No, Junior Secretary Li is coming with us to meet them. Li Shan is going to. Yes, his name is on the military roster. He is in charge of driving the crown princess's carriage. It seems my brother already treats Li Shan as a trusted confidant. He might even let him get involved in that matter. After all, we're dealing with an old fox. With Li Shan joining us, he might actually be a huge help. Well, look at you, little eunuch. In just a few days, you went from being a prisoner to standing in the Imperial court, appointed as a fourth-rank official, sitting on equal footing with me. Then from now on, Officer Wu, please call me Lord Li or Junior Secretary Li. Don't keep calling me little eunuch. Give you an inch and you take a mile. Oh, wait, eunuchs don't have an inch. Ha ha ha, linger. Catch up to your brother, he has something to tell you. Got it. Do you really like Wu Ling? She is indeed beautiful, has great martial arts skills, but her personality is just too tomboyish. She is a princess, you know. Your status doesn't match hers. The crown princess wouldn't happen to be jealous, would she? How insolent, stop being so slick and serious. Quick, tell me your plan. I am not sure what the crown princess is referring to. Stop playing dumb. I am planning to have your child. You're just secretly gloating over there. Answer me already. Thank you for your appreciation, Crown Princess. Your vision won't be wrong. Worst case scenario, I'll just let you have your way a few more times. But the problem is, what do we do about Jin Tilin? He must die. I don't want him touching my body either. Once he takes the bait, invite him over to catch up, but don't let him get his way. Just keep him steady. You are the current crown princess, and the eldest princess of Beiji. He definitely wouldn't dare to force himself on you. Once you are certain, we will take him down. But that guy is incredibly arrogant. What if he tries to assault me? Don't worry, I'll be hiding right inside. If he dares to use force, I'll kill him right then and there. Anyway, from conception to showing a pregnancy pulse, it takes at least a month or so. We have enough time. You're just a frail scholar. How do you plan to kill him? Jin Tilin is the #1 fierce warrior of Beiji. I didn't expect the crown princess to care about me so much. What kind of time is this to be joking around? This is a matter of life and death. Actually, I could completely accept him. My goal is very simple. Anyway, I am only considering your feelings. This is a repeating crossbow. It is unbeatable within 10 paces. No matter how strong he is, I can turn him into a porcupine. You know so much, Junior Secretary Li. You must pass all this knowledge down to our child in the future. He will be the future emperor of Dawu. Yes, absolutely. But you still have 0 combat experience. Should we bring Wu Ling along? We can to let her know that Jin Tilin never touched you. The weapon I designed is a complete game changer. It doesn't require any combat experience. You are my woman. No one else can touch you. Who is your woman? How dare you be so bossy in front of me? Linger, if Jin Tilin finds out who you are, he won't fall for the trap. When the time comes, take a few highly skilled, trusted guards. Disguise yourselves as eunuchs, and stay in the side room with Li Shan. Follow Li Shan's arrangements for everything. He is smarter than you. I am not staying with Li Shan. Why such a dramatic reaction? It is not like you're sharing a bed. Would he even dare to disrespect a princess like you? Anyway, it is just inappropriate. Has Li Shan been out of line with you? No, he is just a eunuch. What could he even do? That is good. Nothing must go wrong with this matter. Just follow my arrangements, okay? Ha 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 ha. My dear niece, you're finally back. Your Uncle Jin has been dying to see you. General Jin, the Crown Prince is right behind us. You should kneel to welcome the royal carriage. May I ask the Crown Prince? I am the godfather of the young consort Wei. Do I really need to kneel? Ha ha, we are just returning to visit family. No need for such formalities, General Jin. The Crown Prince sure knows his manners. Let us go. The King and Queen of Wei have been waiting for a long time. Why isn't this little eunuch wearing servant clothes? Instead, he is wearing a 4th-rank official robe. Uncle Jin, his name is Li Shan. He is the junior secretary to the Crown Prince. Not some eunuch. Aren't all carriage drivers part of the internal court service? General Jin isn't entirely wrong. I am both a member of the internal service and the current junior secretary to the crown prince, so I can wear whatever clothes I want. Well, look at you, acting all confident. This is my territory, not the imperial capital. You better behave yourself, otherwise, my men might just break your dog legs. A mere fourth-rank official dares to act arrogant with me. Uncle Jin, your men are also my father's men. The junior secretary was personally appointed by the emperor. Please show some respect. Oh. Young consort Wei has grown up over these past few years. Yuvi really blossomed from a scrawny girl into quite a beauty. Ha 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 ha. Please go inform my father and mother immediately, Uncle Jin. Watch your words. Don't disgrace the dignity of Beiji. I am definitely going to kill this Jin Tilin. Don't act rashly. He is highly skilled in martial arts and fierce in battle. He won't be easy to deal with. I know what I am doing. My parents don't know about this yet, so make sure you don't slip up. Even if I am the junior secretary, I shouldn't really have any business talking to the king of Beiji. Are you treating me like their son-in-law? You Ray being fresh again. Even you are picking on me. I just wanted to crack a joke to cheer you up. It's not funny at all. Even if I have your child, you must still treat me with utmost respect in the future. No crossing the line. Zhao, Lindsay, go tidy up our quarters. 2 people to a bed. The temperature drops at night in Beiji, so remember to lay down a thick layer of straw. 2 people to a bed. Are you kidding me? Do you think eunuchs are entitled to their own big beds? I don't care. I want to sleep alone anyway. Do I really have to share a bed with a eunuch like Li Shan? Consort Wei, don't forget our main business. Uncle Jin, it has been 3 years. How has your health been? Ha ha ha, fantastic. I took another concubine last year, and she gave me a fat baby boy. Then I wish you a long life, Uncle Jin. Bottoms up. General Jin, the Emperor sent me here this time to pacify the Northern Yi. I hope to receive your full support. I trust you won't decline, General. You honor me too much, Crown Prince. You have my full support, absolute support. Then it's a settled deal. I will leave for Yumen Pass in 3 days, and bring your 100,000 elite troops along with the provisions. What 100,000 elite troops? Yumen Pass is guarded by your General Chen. Why do you need me to send troops? My royal father has already issued an imperial decree to your camp regarding this matter. Didn't he tell you about it? Perhaps the Prince of Wei was too busy welcoming you. He might have forgotten to mention it upon your arrival. Now that it's the new year, it's too late to deploy troops. If external forces don't offer support, the Emperor will certainly hold us accountable for failing our mission. Your Highness, today is New Year's Eve. Wouldn't it be better to just enjoy some wine happily? Ha ha ha. Grand General Jin, how can you insist on defying the official order issued by His Majesty? Are you trying to ruin our harmony going forward? Ha ha, my dear son-in-law. General Jin should just eat and drink well tonight. We can discuss this matter in detail tomorrow morning. Junior Vice Minister Li, the Crown Princess business is your business. How do you view Jin Tilin's reluctance to send troops? I think Jin Tilin might want to rebel. If that old geezer dares to rebel, I will skin him alive. Under normal circumstances, General Chen could naturally keep him in check. After all, the soldiers of the Donghua dynasty are excellent fighters. But now, the northern barbarians are invading in full force. I am afraid it won't be that easy anymore. Exactly, Jin Tilin must be thinking the same thing. That's why he dares to be so outrageous. Today, he kept staring at the Crown Princess without blinking. His eyes were full of disrespect and provocation. Shameless old scoundrel. If Jin Tilin rebels, then my royal father will naturally be executed as well. Once it becomes a desperate fight to the death, the military strength of Beiji state cannot compete with the Wu dynasty at all. They claim to have an army of 300,000, but those who can actually fight amount to a little over 100,000 at most. The elite cavalry is only around 30,000. Royal father married me to the crown prince, precisely to turn swords into plowshares. If a war breaks out, my family will be the first to suffer. Consort Li, this matter is of grave importance. I think it is necessary for me to write a petition to my royal father, to report the situation truthfully. Your Highness, you mustn't act in haste. We need to figure out the situation first. He even dares to defy the Imperial decree. What is there left to figure out? Your Highness, His Majesty sent you here to solve the problem, not to escalate the conflict. If a real war breaks out with Beiji, the Wu dynasty will also be severely weakened. When you ascend the throne, you will inherit a complete mess. You dare to lecture me, the Crown Prince? Do you really think I treat you as my teacher? Your Highness, please calm down. Consort Li, stop always protecting Li Shan. I am your husband. Then go ahead and write the petition to test it out. Let us see how His Majesty replies to you, and see if he will think you lack the ability to solve problems. If your Highness doesn't dare, I can do it for you, all right. Who asked you to poke your nose into this? Are you taking advantage of my leniency? Didn't your Highness ask me to offer counsel? Then tell me quickly, what should we do now? Let us make plans after meeting the King of Beiji tomorrow. Jin Tilin's refusal to lend troops might actually be a good thing. How could it be a good thing? I still need to plan this carefully. The Crown Princess has had too much to drink. General Chen is also tired. Why don't we turn in early? General Chen, go back and rest. We also need to wake up early to visit Royal Father at the palace. He married me to the Crown Prince for an alliance. For the sake of peace, he will never allow Jin Tilin to rebel. I will head back to Yumen Pass first tomorrow morning, to prepare provisions for marching out to battle, and await the good news from your Highness. Now you can speak. It is so late, stop keeping us in suspense. Xiaolinger, come in. What was the charge when your Highness wanted to kill Jin Tilin before? Offending the Crown Princess. Haven't I already told you? Less than a month after offending the Crown Princess, the Crown Princess became pregnant. May I ask your Highness, can you withstand the rumors and gossip when the time comes? Li Shan, do you have a better idea? For the Crown Prince to smoothly succeed the throne, and for the sake of the Crown Princess's future reputation, as the mother of the nation, I suggest changing the plan. Changing the plan at this point. I am afraid the risk is very high. Was the plan you came up with back then also made so casually? Let me hear it first. Change the charge of offending the Crown Princess to treason, which carries the penalty of executing 9 generations, while helping Ren Zhao kill them. How do we implement this to help the Prince of Wei eradicate them completely? If there is no credible evidence, Jin Tilin's mood, his subordinates and family might actually rebel. I have already investigated thoroughly. Jin Tilin's son, Jin Dachuan, is a complete gambling addict. He is heavily in debt. This is indeed more reliable than our previous plan, but it is also more troublesome to execute. You mean to wait until Consort Li is pregnant? And when we want to kill Jin Tilin, we then ask His Majesty to issue a decree to put pressure on them, to intimidate his subordinates. Exactly. The first step is to win over the King of Beiji. He is the ruler of Beiji. Only if he steps forward can we appease the generals and soldiers to the greatest extent. Then should I still ask for troops in the Beiji court tomorrow? Yes, and you must ask for 100,000 elite troops, to be personally selected by your Highness. Jin Tilin will definitely not agree to that. It is precisely because we want him to disagree. Then how is my brother supposed to fight at Yumen Pass? Are the northern barbarians only going to consume the soldiers of our Dao? How to fight? The northern barbarians are nothing. The Crown Prince and Chen Yuan just need to hold the line first. Once we deal with Jin Tilin, I am absolutely certain I can crush them. You talk big, Junior Vice Minister Li. Crushing the northern barbarians with absolute certainty. Have you lost your mind? When the time comes, just keep your eyes open and watch. I certainly need to keep my eyes open. I am afraid you will lead us into a ditch. Tonight, we do as Li Shan says. I will go to Human Pass to hold the line first. You will take control of the whole situation. As long as we can ensure Consort Li gets pregnant safely, fighting the barbarians sooner or later won't be an issue. I am so tired, you guys share the beds yourselves. Which of you is sharing a bed with me tonight? Who is staying here tonight? Zissou will guard by the bed. We really don't dare, princess. I have parents and children to support. I wouldn't dare commit such an overstepping and offensive act, and neither would I. My parents are both over 70. A dozen people in my family rely on me to feed them. Same here. She just gave birth recently. I also have a dozen people at home to support. What are you guys thinking? Sleep with your padded jackets on. Just behave yourselves. The princess is extraordinarily beautiful, born with natural grace. It's hard for any normal man to behave himself. Yes, princess, you have been in the military camp for a long time, and you haven't married yet. You don't understand men's nature at all. Please spare us. Junior Vice Minister Li, please save us. You should be able to behave yourself. This damn eunuch is the least likely to behave himself. He thought Li Shan would jump up with joy. My four brothers. A eunuch's life is also a life. You can change your perspective. What if the princess becomes your concubine? You would become the prince consort of the Dawu dynasty. Wouldn't that be joyful? Junior Vice Minister Li, please don't talk nonsense. Li Shan, are you looking for death? Junior Vice Minister Li, Junior Vice Minister Li. Junior Vice Minister Li, please share a bed with the princess. If it weren't so freezing tonight, we would have slept on the floor. Yes, Junior Vice Minister Li, your identity won't raise any suspicion, and you have no parents or children to support. We will repay your life-saving kindness in the future. Move over a bit, getting a good deal and still playing hard to get, making it look like I, the princess, am begging you. Alright, just do good deeds without asking about the future. I'll give you guys some face. You better behave yourself, haha. Please rest assured, princess, young tutor Li is absolutely honest. You guys know jack shit. Blow out the candle and go to sleep. This is the Imperial decree issued by Emperor Wu. Everyone, you saw it too. Troops definitely must be sent. This time, the Imperial court decided to attack Beiyi. It can be considered a good thing. Otherwise, if they invade every year, all of our grain will be plundered. General, what is your opinion? Humph, after our military strength is depleted, wouldn't the consequence be exactly the same? Then what brilliant idea do you have, General? Just send him some leftover, disabled soldiers. That should be enough to brush him off. I am just afraid the Crown Prince won't agree. So what if he doesn't agree? Back then, when they sent troops to garrison Human Pass, they kept claiming it was to defend against Beiyi. If he has the guts, he can go fight them himself. The Crown Prince has arrived. Greetings, King of Beiji. No need for formalities, Crown Prince. Quick, offer him a seat. Greetings, Your Highness. The King of Wei has already agreed to send troops. In one day, you can take Beiji's troops to Human Pass to fight the enemy forces of Beiyi. If General Jin can send troops, that would be for the best. It's just that I need to go to the Beiji military camp to personally select the troops. 100,000 elite troops, not a single one less. What? You want to go to my camp to select troops, and 100,000 elite troops at that? The Imperial decree states exactly 100,000 elite troops. I am the Grand General of Beiji. What kind of troops to send, and how many to send is for me to decide. I'll give you 20,000 infantrymen, and not a single one more. Then that is defying the Imperial decree. 100,000 elite troops, not a single one less. Your Highness, Beiji doesn't even have 100,000 elite troops in total. You wouldn't want to watch them all go to their deaths, would you? My dear son-in-law, please do not rush into this. We also have our own considerations. Father-in-law, sending leftover, disabled soldiers over there, would also drain our military rations. It's Beiji's territory that Beiyi is invading. And it's Beiji's people who are being killed. The condition for submitting as a vassal state back then was that the Wu dynasty would protect our Beiji people. Now you make us fight by ourselves. Then what do we still need you for? Do you even remember that you are a vassal state? We can protect the people of Beiji, and we can also mobilize your generals and soldiers. Wishful thinking. You cannot mobilize a single one of my soldiers. Jin Tielin, do you want to rebel? Shut up, all of you. This is getting way out of hand. Father-in-law. If Beiji is just going to send a few useless good-for-nothings to fulfill the task, then I'd rather not have them at all. Not having them is even better. Do you think this general was born yesterday? Useless and incompetent. Dear son-in-law, we need to consider the actual situation here. Jin Tielin relies heavily on his military power. If we push him too hard, he might actually rebel. That's why, father, we need to help you get rid of him. Get rid of Jin Tielin. That's right. Only by getting rid of him can the military power return to your hands, father-in-law. I want to actually cooperate with my imperial father to weaken Beiji's strength. This is solely targeted at Jin Tielin, but how do we get rid of him? The 4 top generals under his command are all his sons-in-law. Then we get rid of them all. Is this actually feasible? Jin Tielin want to be able to pull off any tricks. Let us make it clear, Beiji's last name is Wei, not Jin. That old bastard was arrogant to such an extent last night. Where is your dignity as the king of Beiji? If you don't kill him today, he will kill you in the future. Fine, let us do exactly as you say. Selecting the troops in person. 100,000 elite troops, not a single one less. I'll give you 30,000 useless ones, and not a single one more. Otherwise, go fight them yourselves. Look at his attitude. I already told you, we should negotiate properly. Who on earth is the king of Beiji here? My esteemed father-in-law. Since General Jin is intentionally defying the imperial decree, then I can only report this to the emperor. Even if Beiji cannot send troops as reinforcements, the cavalry of our great Wu can still flatten the invading enemies of Beiji just the same. Please stay, Crown Prince. Let us talk this over nicely, Crown Prince. You all heard it just now. If the Wu dynasty's army of 1,000,000 comes, which one of you is going to stop them? Donghua, go to the Jin estate to deliver a message. Just say that I want to visit Uncle Jin tonight. Then when do we start? Every time you meet Jin Tielin, I want you once. The sooner we succeed, the sooner he dies. How about it? It's up to your arrangement. Tonight I will go see Jin Tielin. Tomorrow I will invite the Queen Mother to look at the waterfall. Make sure to go early, then, to give it to you over there. Inside the carriage. Before we identify the spies in the palace, we can't meet like this anymore. The carriage is great, I like it. Ha 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 ha. I've only just left, and this little lady comes looking for me. It seems the rumors about the crown prince being incompetent are true. General, she is the crown princess of the Wu dynasty after all. What if she is plotting something? It is nothing more than begging for troops for the crown prince. Let me have some fun first before talking about that. Pass down the order. The general's estate will not receive any outside guests today. General, prepare the fine food and wine. I shall welcome the crown princess. Ha ha ha. Oh. The crown princess's visit brings great honor to my humble estate. You must be joking, Uncle Jin. It's the new year, so I, Li Yumi, came to your estate to pay my respects. Servants go through the back door to the dining area. For servants is the main entrance of the general's estate, a place where you people can enter. Don't worry, I came here openly today. Jin Tielin won't dare to do anything. Yumi. This is my beloved concubine, Yin Li Hua, whom I took in last year. She just gave birth to a big, chubby boy for me. She is about the same age as you, so you can drink and chat freely. No need to be reserved. Li Hua greets the princess. Ever since you married and moved to the capital, the general has been nagging about you in front of me every single day, saying that I look a bit like you. Seeing you in person today, I finally know what the #1 beauty of Beiji really looks like. I am just an ordinary woman with cheap makeup, You praise me too much, sister. It's just that I cannot drink alcohol. How about I return the toast with tea instead? Why is that? You drank quite a lot yesterday. To tell you the truth, Uncle Jin, the Crown Prince and I are planning to have a child. I drank too much yesterday and was strictly scolded by the Crown Prince. How was it, Sister Yumi? Did that Jin Tilin take the bait? With my beauty. What man in this world wouldn't he take the bait? Look how smug you are, little eunuch, you didn't he take the bait? Sooner or later, I will make you, this proud and arrogant little princess, kneel down and sing praises of submission. Linger, how many times have I told you? Li Shan is the junior tutor to the Crown Prince, a dignified high-ranking official of the 4th rank. Don't he just call him little eunuch all the time? Doesn't he deserve some respect? Sister Yumi, why are you always defending him now? Both your brother and I are relying on him to come up with strategies. How can I not defend him? Early this morning, Jin Tilin sent his concubine to deliver bird's nest to the Crown Princess, and even wanted to invite her out to relax. However, the young lady refused. Why did she refuse? This is called playing hard to get. You don't understand it at all, Hamph. Only you understand. It must have been you who taught her again. Since the Crown Princess is going to the palace, you all should quickly wash up. We are setting off right away. Didn't we agree to go see the waterfall so I could have my way? Why are we going to the palace again? Xiaomi, today is the 2nd day of the Lunar New Year. Your royal father and I are heading to the military camp to show our appreciation. Would you like to come with me? No need, Uncle Jin. Today, I have plans with my mother. Alright then. If you need anything, just tell your sister, Yin. Thank you, Uncle Jin, for the bird's nest you sent this morning. I like it very much. Li Shan, turn left. Yes. Miss, where are we going? To the waterfall behind the palace. I've grown up so big, and yet I've never seen a waterfall. Look how happy you are. Donghua, go to the palace and tell my mother. Ask her to bring my younger brother and sister along. I'll go ahead and wait. Yes, Crown Princess. Xiaomi Mai, Hua Jintong and 100 yelling soldiers are still following behind. What should we do? The waterfall is the back garden of the King of Beiji. Outsiders are not allowed without an invitation. Then can I go in? You are not an outsider. Princess, only you can enter here. As for the others, unless they get your permission, soldiers must have their weapons and armor. It's enough for Li Shan to drive the carriage and take me in. Hua Jintong, stay here with the men and guard the place. Today I am reuniting with my family. I don't want to be disturbed by anyone. Your subordinate obeys your command. What's your rush? This is a mountain road, slow down. The Crown Princess hasn't left us much time. By the time Donghua enters the palace, finds the Queen Mother, gathers the family, prepares the barbecue ingredients, and rushes over. It will take at least another hour. Isn't that enough for you to fool around? Of course not enough. You are way too greedy, a subordinate offending the superior. Don't you feel a single shred of fear in your heart? Do you really consider yourself my husband? It takes 100 years of practice to share a boat ride. It takes 1,000 years of practice to share a pillow. In the future, I will be your only man. Donghua, go tell the kitchen to warm this up and distribute it to everyone. Just let Chuncheng handle this matter. The Crown Princess has had a tiring day. I'll go run a bath for you. I am really too tired today, so I want to take a bath. We'll see about tomorrow. Crown Princess, you can't sleep well if you don't take a bath, even for a single day. If I don't want to bathe, I want tea. Are you seriously forcing me to take a bath? By the way, what is Li Shan doing at the construction department? What's wrong? It's still early now. I can't sleep either. I want him to come teach me how to read and write. Even though he is a eunuch, Coming to the crown princess's bedchamber at night doesn't seem quite right. The door will be wide open. Won't it be fine if you lay right by my side? In any case, people will gossip. He is a bad person. Eunuch Lee, you don't need to go. Such a fierce martial arts competition. I am afraid it might startle you, sir. General Jin worries too much. In the past, I've personally witnessed the hunting of fierce beasts. I am not afraid of this at all. Ha ha ha. Then don't lose your composure and cower in fear later, needlessly losing the dignity of a court official. Ha 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 ha. Vice Minister Lee is a formal fourth-rank official of the Great Wu Dynasty. General Jin, there's absolutely no need to flex your power like this. Zhao Mimi, can we set off now? Are my royal father and mother going today? The weather is too cold, so they aren't going. Then let us go. I don't like TG anyway. You guys sit in the carriage behind. He might make his move today. Watching the play at Kinji Tower tonight will be a critical moment. You need to be mentally prepared. I am your woman. I leave everything to you. If you don't protect me well, I'll end up belonging to someone else. What's wrong with you? So it was about this matter. Then do you know why I took an interest in Changchang? Because Changchang is young, beautiful, gentle, and obedient. Speaking of beauty, she and Donghua are at least 2 levels below you. I don't believe you. To protect your child, I didn't dare to take a bath last night. Now my whole body feels uncomfortable. It took half an hour just for my washed hair to dry. As for being gentle and obedient, you are indeed a bit worse than Changchang. Li Shan, don't push your luck just because I am being nice. I still have to listen to you. Isn't he carrying your child already giving you enough face? Why are you getting worked up? I didn't take an interest in Changchang because of her looks, nor because she is obedient. Having won the #1 beauty of Great Wu, how could I look at any other woman then? Why? To deceive others. There's no need to deceive anyone just yet. I am just misleading Changchang. She belongs to Jin Tilin. What? That's impossible, right? Changchang and Donghua are both servants raised by my mother. She didn't treat them poorly. Servants are human too, and they are adults now. Of course, they have to secure their own future. Even your father is afraid of Jin Tilin. It's hard to say who will be the future king of Beiji. An old geezer like him. I don't know what charm he has. Is it because he is rich and powerful? So this old villain must die. Beiji will always belong to the Wei family. Changchang went to the general's mansion this morning. She might be up to something, but she asked the maid sent to me by my mother. Chasing her away rashly will expose us. What should we do? Since Jin Tilin wants to play dirty, we'll just act according to the circumstances. It's fine to let him take the blame once first, but Beiji is his territory. And this is a trap he set. What if he really defiles me? What should I do? There are no what ifs. You are my woman. Ah. Ah. The #1 god of war. The world's top army general. The #1 god of war of the Great Wu Dynasty. This man is over 50. Yet his strength remains formidable. His agility is as sharp as ever. Dealing with him is definitely not something that can be done instantly. Ha ha ha. Am I strong or not? The Grand General is naturally the strongest. Wu Lin and Huo Jinzhong are rushing straight at him. If they attack together, can they kill this old geezer? Plus the Crown Prince joining the attack. Ha ha ha. Is that newly built 10-shot repeating crossbow of Li Shan's really effective? Li Shan has never learned martial arts. Will he be in danger? Using poison would count as murder. It would be hard to make the charge of framing Jin Tilin for treason convincing. Consort Wei, who is stronger between me and your husband, Uncle Jin? Brother Jin, you are over 50 and still so fierce. Naturally, you are stronger. You are just as strong as I remember from my childhood. Ha ha ha, what a sweet talking Consort Wei. Big brother will take you to see a good show tonight. Ha ha ha, Consort Wei. I'll give this trophy to you. Every time you look at it, you will think of your big brother Jin. Ha 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 ha. Catch it. What on earth is this? A new model of chamber pot. Keep your voice down, don't let him hear you. The crown prince isn't here. Jin Tielin's target now is you. What if he hears it? He is going to be a dead man very soon anyway. Little eunuch, before you die, let me fulfill your wish. As seen in the second season, I, of the Donghua clan, died suddenly. Not only did I transmigrate into a little eunuch about to be executed, but I also overheard that the crown prince was impotent. He wanted the crown princess to ask the Grand General of Beiji for help to get a baby. He left it to the Grand General of Beiji, Jin Tielin, to handle. I didn't expect that, an accident would lead to the crown princess and me sleeping together for a night. To secure my title as the child's father, I had to maintain an open path with the crown princess, while secretly carrying out our plan. Taking advantage of this trip to Beiji, I am responsible for helping you get pregnant. You are responsible for making the crown prince believe that the person who put in the effort was Jin Tielin. This way, when the crown prince gets rid of him, no one will ever know that the man next door is me. So you must make Jin Tielin disappear. I will help you, but what I didn't expect was, in order to get the crown princess, Jin Tielin not only kept troops and defied imperial orders, but even wanted to eliminate all of us and rebel to usurp the throne. As a modern person without even the strength to trust a chicken, am I really forced to accept my fate just like this? Wulin is sleeping with you. You'd better take it easy. Don't blow your cover. Boda only has eyes for the crown princess. All other women are just ordinary dust to him. Pfft, what sweet talk. Jin Tielin just slaughtered a bull all by himself earlier. Are you really sure about this? Even if Jin Tielin were at his absolute peak, in front of my repeating crossbow, he wouldn't last more than 10 seconds. Besides, these kinds of matches are mostly rigged anyway. Really? You'll see very soon. Tonight, lead him into the trap. Prepare to clear your name when you show up. Do we really have to go to Kinji brothel? Jin Tielin is already getting impatient. You must keep a close eye on me. I've already ranged people inside Kinji brothel. You will be fine. Follow my lead. Little Xiaowei, get on my horse. Brother Jin, I am the crown princess of the Great Wu dynasty. How can I get on your horse right on the street? Aren't you being way too arrogant? As long as Big Brother is pleased. I just feel that for the place we are going next, this little horse-driving eunuch is not qualified to go. Great General, didn't you invite my crown princess to watch a play? Why am I not qualified? Haha, little eunuch, don't you know that Kinji brothel is a place of pleasure? You aren't even a real man. What are you going there for? As the Great General of Beiji, you actually take the current crown princess to a place of pleasure. If word gets out, where will our crown prince save his face? You'd better just go back to the palace. Who do you think you are, to dare make decisions for the crown princess? Great General, Boda is the junior tutor to the crown prince. Before going to Human Pass, the crown prince instructed that all matters in the palace are to be handled by him. So even if I am the crown princess, as long as the junior tutor feels it affects the crown princess prestige, I have to listen to him. General, the crown princess is not going to a place of pleasure, you blind fool. How dare you act so arrogant in front of our great general? Get off the carriage right now and kowtow to apologize. General Jin, this is the carriage of the current crown princess and the eldest princess of Beiji. You dare to lead troops and intercept her right on the street, even drawing your weapons. Are you rebelling against the Great Wu dynasty? Or are you rebelling against the king of Beiji? Or are you rebelling against both? The public's reputation is actually being manipulated by a mere little eunuch. I am the eldest princess of Beiji, the crown princess of the Great Wu dynasty, and the future empress. What do you think you are trying to do? To think hitting on a girl would slap the eldest princess with a rebellion charge? What are you trying to do? How dare you block the crown princess's carriage? Everyone, put your swords away. Ignorant fools who don't know the rules. Please forgive us, crown princess. Tutor Jin, wait a moment. You've misunderstood. Please calm down, Tutor Ji. Listen to my explanation first before making a decision. Boda's trick of playing hard to get is truly mastered to perfection. As expected, carrying his child was the right choice. We really need to teach Jin Tielin a lesson, to make the old man regain some of his sanity. Tutor Jin, what's the rush? Kinji Brothel is also the largest theater in Beiji. Today's singers and dancers all come from the Beiyi tribe, since we happen to be at war with them. Knowing your enemy is a good thing. I see. General Jin, why didn't you say so earlier? The crown prince is fighting a war, so it's right for me, his strategist and teacher, to understand the enemy. Can we just watch the play? Of course you can. Of course you can. It was my lack of courtesy. Tutor G is the crown princess teacher. Heaven, earth, emperor, parents and teacher, right? I, Li Ying, respect you. Do you want to go to Kinji Brothel to watch the play? Since Brother Jin says it as a Beiyi theater troupe, then let us go check it out. Step aside for Tutor Jin and the great general, announcing the arrival of the crown princess. Little sister, you go in first with Jin Tielin. I'll go look for our people. Boda, you must keep a close eye on me. Yeah, don't worry. With me round, nothing will go wrong. Crown princess, I suddenly have a terrible stomachache. I really can't hold it in anymore. Donger, what's wrong with you? My stomach hurts so badly. Useless thing. Someone come, support her and take her to see a doctor. Zhao Wei, let Chunchang serve you for now. You grew up together anyway. It seems Boda didn't guess wrong. Jin Tielin is planning to make a move on me tonight. Otherwise, he wouldn't have replaced Donger with Chunchang. Well, Chunchang is just the same. Where is your boss? To be honest, a lady wants to talk business with him. Just say I am Manager G from the Crown Princess Palace. I have plenty of money. Is this the official looking for me, Jin Xianju? It is normal for guests from the capital not to know me. My name is Jin Xianju. My father is the great general of Beiji, Jin Tielin. My sister-in-law's father is also the great general of Beiji, Jin Tielin. Such a messy family tree almost confused me too. Miss Jin indeed comes from a prominent family. I happen to come here together with General Jin. You are the Crown Princess tutor, Lord Ji, right? How do you know me, haha? There is no news in Beiji that I, Jin Xianju, don't know. Did Tutor Jin also come here to enjoy the company of girls? I promise to arrange everything perfectly for you. I am here to book a room for a friend. The friend you were talking about is yourself, right? Don't be shy. It's not like Kinji Brothel Hassan T hosted men from the palace before. As long as you were willing to pay, everyone is welcome. I really am just placing a deposit for a friend. There is a group of soldier brothers at the Crown Princess Palace. Being far from home, they inevitably get lonely. I want them to come, drink some wine and enjoy the company of women. Tutor G truly lives up to being the great Wu Dynasty's emerging top talent. Even your words sound so pleasant. However, the girls in my Kinji brothel are not cheap. Can they afford it? They don't have money, but I do. Is this enough? Absolutely enough. Booking. The whole room already comes with a discount. No need for a discount. Can you take me to see the rooms? I want the best one. Tutor G, in Beiji, the best things always belong to the great general. The best I can do is arrange a premium room for you. Is there really no second best room? I can pay more. There really isn't. Don't mind that this building has 7 floors. No one is allowed to stay on the top floor except my father. Looks like this is the place. That's enough. After wishing for so many years, tonight I can finally get what I've always wanted. Boda, oh Boda. You must protect me. Well. Little Zhao Wei, was the play good today? It was good. Thank you for the arrangement, Brother Jin. Crown Princess, please have some hot tea. This cup of tea is definitely not simple. Should I drink it or not? Little Zhao Wei, if you don't want to drink tea, why don't you have a drink with Brother Jin instead? Then I'd rather drink tea, even though I don't see Boda. I can feel that. You must be guarding me from some corner. Zhao Wei, what's wrong? You look a bit tired. I want to go back and rest first. Let Chunchang help you go to Big Brother's private room to rest for a bit. Who knows where your Crown Princess tutor has run off to? He might be hiding somewhere else to enjoy himself. No, I want to go back to the palace. The crown princess cannot stay overnight outside. It's fine. Everyone is busy having fun, no one recognizes you. Once I finish watching the play, I'll send you back to the palace. Is the old man about to make his move now? I wonder if the crown princess will suspect me after she loses her chastity. If the crown prince of Great Wu or the king of Beiji blames us, it's going to be trouble. Great general, will he really rebel just for a mere servant like me? Or will he make me the scapegoat? Xianxia, is she asleep? Yes, great general. Have the kitchen send me a few side dishes and a pot of warm wine. Tonight, I will wait here quietly for the big event to settle. I will definitely plant you another day. Ha 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 ha, yo. This must be our little beauty, right? She is so beautiful. Did Dr. Zhu only find one for us? There are 12 of us. Why haven't you left yet? The 7th floor is not a place you can come to, so what if it's the 7th floor? Isn't it just a VIP room? Young Master G booked the VIP room for us. Even young Master G want to do. Kiboda couldn't he possibly find this place, right? There must be other, better people in this room. How can one person handle the 12 of us? I haven't even done anything yet. If things go wrong, it might affect my grand plan of rebellion. I don't see any sign of Kiboda at all. These are just a few small fries who are afraid of death. To be so blind and reckless as to barge in like this. Are they tired of keeping their heads on their shoulders? What nerve you have, at your old age. How dare you kick someone from our Imperial guards? Perfect, I was just looking to loosen up my muscles. Come at me all together. You old geezer, how dare you take over our room? Is there a girl inside? Yes, there is. Can you even get through this door? What are you doing? Why did you come here? To make trouble. So it's young Master G. I seem to have sobered up halfway. My respects to young Master G. Answer my question. Young Master G, didn't you book a VIP room for us at Kinji Tower? That's right. I did indeed spend 500 taels of silver to book a premium room here for the brothers. But it's on the 6th floor, not the 7th floor. And there might not be any girls today. Go and confirm with the waiter. It seems we made a mistake. Just now, the waiter clearly said it was the 6th floor. Sorry to disturb you. Let us go to the 6th floor to have fun. Stop right there. What do you want? You made the first move. Think you can beat us or what? Why are you here? Get lost right now. I'll settle the score with you guys another day. I was accompanying the crown princess. Then where is the crown princess? I've been looking for her for a long time. It seems someone hopes my plan fails. On such an occasion, killing a 4th-rank official of 5 dynasties without preparation is simply too risky. Young Master G, the crown princess just said she wasn't feeling well, and her breathing was uneven. Chen helped her up here to rest. I just finished watching the play and came to visit. Haha, then General Jin, why are you sweating all over? At my old age, climbing up to the 7th floor, it's only natural to be panting and sweating all over. Haha, what happened to the crown princess? She didn't get an upset stomach from eating something bad like Donghua, did she? Maybe, I am not too sure either. She just woke up. Huo Jintong has brought troops to take the crown princess back to the palace. Go find for young eunuchs to come up and carry the crown princess down stairs. If the crown prince finds out the crown princess stayed overnight at Kinji Tower, things will get out of hand. What young Master G says makes a lot of sense. Chen, hurry up and call someone to come up. I will go back to drinking. As long as Wu Ling saw it, she is the cousin Wu I trust the most. Next, it will be perfectly natural for the crown princess to get pregnant. Sister Mi has already been defiled by Jin Tielin. This should be Jin Tielin's private room. He first transferred Donghua away and replaced her with Chen, secretly giving the crown princess something to drink to make her faint. Your sister is so pitiful. Anyway, he has to die. Except for you and me, no one else will know about this matter. Is Kiboda here? No, did things go smoothly? Exceptionally smoothly. Was I defiled by that old geezer? Of course not. He didn't even touch your clothes. Really? Of course it is true. I kept my eyes on you the whole time. Did Wuling see it? Will she believe that she saw it all? She should believe it. When you return to the palace later, have her and Donghua serve you to bathe and change clothes. The stained undergarments with red marks. I have already placed them beside you. Hurry up and change into them. Am I not clean enough? Do you look down on me? That token I gave you at the Taoist temple, did you throw it all away? How could I lose it? Who would look down on you, the #1 beauty of Great Wu, the Princess of Beiji, the current crown princess, and the future empress? I will treasure that blood-stained cloth for the rest of my life. Little secret. You'd better not have lost it. In the future, I will check it whenever I think of it. Little secret. You must act a bit more realistically in front of Wuling later. You must express your disgust towards Jin Tilin, and the pain of losing your chastity. This will make Wuling feel more sympathetic, and speak up for you in front of the Crown Prince, making him feel guilty. So the Crown Prince won't find trouble with you when he loses his temper in the future. I'll listen to you. All of you back off. Without my order, no one is allowed to approach the palace. Young Master Ji, the Queen ordered me to serve the Crown Princess. I cannot leave just like that. When you brought the Crown Princess to stay in Jin Tilin's private room, did you not think about the Queen's orders? Did you think about whether the Crown Prince would chop off your head if he found out about this? Young Master Ji, spare my life. Chunlin knows she was wrong. You must never tell the Crown Prince. Go and rest first. I will talk to you tomorrow morning. Can't we talk now? Young Master Ji, what do you want me to do? Think about it carefully tonight. Do you want to stay in Beiji and daydream, or follow me back to the capital? Will you really take me back to the capital? Depends on your performance. Donghua will bring her whole family over this time. You actually can too. Sister, stop crying. Crown Princess, what on earth happened to you? Donghua, go see if the hot water is ready. Take a bath, get some sleep, and everything will be fine. Sister me, you suffered such a big grievance for the sake of Big Brother's succession. If he treats you badly in the future, Wuling, will be the first to object. Alright, Linger, I don't know if it succeeded this time either. I was really touched by that old geezer. He is so disgusting, Sister Mai. Since the first time is gone anyway, just bear with it a bit more. I promise Brother Prince and I won't mention this matter, and we'll act as if it never happened. What are you doing? Someone is looking for you outside. Who is it? A big beauty. There is no one in the room. Come in. I'll brush my teeth myself. It is fine. I have served the Queen before. My brushing technique is very gentle. Young Master Ji, are you satisfied with my service? Very refreshing. I am just not at ease with you. You could drug the Crown Princess. What if you also added some deadly poison to the sea salt? Then I'd be dead. Young Master Ji, spare my life. I knew I couldn't hide it from you. That medicine wasn't mine. It really wasn't mine. Then who instructed you? Doesn't Young Master Ji already know? I want you to say it with your own mouth. Young Master Jin, please spare me. If I stand out to testify, my entire family will be implicated. I didn't ask you to testify. I just need you to show your sincerity. It is impossible to have it both ways. If you want to say it, then forget it. It was Great General Jin who instructed me to do it, by your command. How could a lowly servant girl like me dare to disobey? Actually, I knew it was Jin Tili all along. I was just testing your sincerity. Now that you've shown it, I promise to take you back to the capital after the mission is complete. You'll serve me from then on, and I'll ensure you and your family are set for the rest of your lives. What mission? I'll tell you when the time comes. Can my family really come with me to the capital? Of course. I'll even reward you with 100 taels of silver, as a relocation allowance. It is enough for that little mustache guy to live on in the capital. So, what should I do now? Jin Tilin will make another move. The woman he wants is not someone he'll give up on easily. Continue to be his mole. Report to me immediately if anything happens. When serving the Crown Princess, don't ask, don't listen, and don't gossip. One careless mistake could cost you your head. Learn more from Donghua. This servant understands. I obey your orders. Between Xianxia and Hugh, what is Jin Tilin's next plan? He asked me about Commander Huo's situation. I told him his wife just passed away. So it's best he doesn't visit Qingji Tower, as he could easily be targeted. No wonder. Last time you were aggressively promoting Qingji Tower to Huo Jinzhong. Since that's the case, not only will I not stop it, I'll add fuel to the fire. He dares to arrest even the commander of the Crown Princess Guards. That will just be another piece of evidence of treason. I am sorry, Vice Minister Ji gave orders, except for the Beiji royal family. Anyone else wishing to see the Crown Princess must be announced first. Which Vice Minister Ji? What does he think he is? I am Wei Ming's eldest sister. May I ask your surname? Are you a member of the Wang clan? My name is Yin Li Hua, concubine of the great General Jin. Unless you are a close relative of the Crown Princess, you must be announced. The Crown Princess Temporary Palace is the Crown Princess estate, not a wet market. Can just anyone walk right in? Tell Eunuch Ji to watch out. Doesn't he know whose territory Beiji is? Great General, that Ji Boda. He actually had his men block me at the door. He wouldn't let me in at all. That dead eunuch is taking a mile given an inch. He even dares to offend my Jintilin's woman. He must be tired of living. Otherwise, you want to get a taste of Wei Mai. I can't even get through the palace gate. It seems this kid probably suspects me. What's so hard about overthrowing Ji Boda? What's there to fear? He is just an official of the Eastern Palace who relies on the Crown Prince. With no troops and no power, getting rid of him is a piece of cake. Who would stand up for him? He is a fourth-rank official, directly appointed by Emperor Wu. If the great general wants to move against the vice minister, you must be prepared to completely break ties with the Wu dynasty. Then what should we do? You are the great general of Beiji. Are you really going to let a eunuch control you? A mere Ji Boda is beneath my notice. As long as that Huo Jinzhong dares to go to Qingji Tower, I can send troops to take over the guard duties of the Crown Princess estate. Will Ji Boda dare to utter a single word then? What if he doesn't go? Then you probably won't see Wei Mi for the time being. A hasty man can't eat hot tofu. As long as Wei Mi still wants to be with me, there will be plenty of opportunities. The Crown Prince has been at the front lines for days, yet he hasn't sent out troops even once. The chances of defeating the northern barbarians anytime soon are less than half. Everyone has been to the west courtyard of Qingji Tower to watch the plays. The private room reserved by Vice Minister Ji has never been empty. Everyone says the star at Qingji Tower has great vocals, and the plays are incredibly lively. But Vice Minister Ji ordered that I cannot go to Qingji Tower until 7 days have passed. Vice Minister Ji, you know I am just a rough man. Usually, I just like to listen to plays and join the fun. Since my wife passed away, I have a big family to support. I haven't had any time to relax. Today is already the 7th day. Can I go listen to a play at the Qingji Tower Theater? Go ahead. If anything unexpected happens, stay calm and don't move. I will find a way to save you. Don't worry. I am just going to listen to a play and kill some time. I absolutely want to clash with Jin Tilin's men. Huo Jinzhong has gone to the Qingji Tower Theater. Order your men immediately not to clash directly with Jin Tilin's people. There are only 100 men left guarding the temporary palace now. Once a direct conflict starts, we are vastly outnumbered. Even the elite Imperial guards would find it hard to gain the upper hand, and it would mess up our entire deployment. Instead, once a fight breaks out, the military strength is on completely different levels. Even the elite Imperial guards will be wiped out. These men must be saved to resist the incoming attack of the Beiji troops. And by us time when we kill Jin Tilin, that's not a problem. It's just that Sister Me doesn't want Jin Tilin to touch her. Once Jin Tilin takes control of the palace guards, he can come and go as he pleases. Don't worry. If Jin Tilin goes against the Crown Princess's wishes, we can step in. Won't it all come down to me in the end anyway? It's not like you know how to fight or kill. I heard Commandery, Princess Wu is a heroine among women. We'll see how good your skills are when the time comes. Don't worry. Beating up 100 little eunuchs like you would be no problem at all. Oh, if it isn't General Huo, we're not too busy today, so here's a grand gift for our monthly VIPs. You can choose any of the girls you like, whomever you fancy, you can take with you. There's actually such a good deal. Of course. I also have fine food and wine prepared for General Huo and his men. Drink good wine with the girl you like, and talk about romance. Being in the army and fighting is so exhausting. You should enjoy yourselves. Then what are we waiting for? Hurry up and bring the girls out. Sisters, come out and welcome our distinguished guests. Everyone can make their choice now. Whomever you like, take her by the hand and go upstairs. Wine and food will follow shortly. Such sudden good treatment. Could it be a trap? Boss, what kind of trap could there be? Vice Minister Ji spent 500 taels of silver. It's only natural that we get some special care, right? With their income back in the capital, they would never get such premium benefits. True, everyone, seize this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and enjoy yourselves. Where did this thing come from? How dare you touch my woman? What kind of idiots are you guys? How dare you kick our door open? Do you know who we are? Humph, aren't you just some military thugs from the capital? Just because you're watchdogs at the Crown Princess estate, you think you're qualified to compete with me for a woman? Are you tired of living? May I ask which one is your woman? Aren't the women of Qinji Tower, open for business to everyone? She is my woman. As long as I am here, no one is allowed to fight me for her. First come, first served, right? If you have a problem, go find the madam of Qinji Tower. Don't whine around me, you poor soldiers. Are you even worthy of being served by Bayan? I can easily throw round 20 taels of silver as a tip. Come with me, let these poor wretches from the Great Wu Dynasty go find other girls. Giving you respect, but you don't want it. Men, arrest them all for me. You dare to kick even the supporter general of Beiji. You're tired of living, aren't you? It seems Ji Boda foresaw this scene long ago, so it asked General Li. It seems the flood has washed over the Dragon King's temple. Our own people didn't recognize each other. I am Huo Jinzhong, commander of the Crown Princess estate. We all serve the Great Wu Dynasty. Let us not ruin the harmony. Humph, who is your own people? A mere minor commander dares to indulge like this, acting so arrogant, stealing my woman, and putting his hands on me. Do you even show any respect to my Beiji kingdom? General Li, this is absolutely a misunderstanding. Miss Bayan and I were just having a few drinks. I am returning her to you now. Weren't you incredibly lustful just a moment ago? Why are you getting cold feet now? So the so-called Yulin army is nothing special after all. The Yulin army was personally named by the martial emperor himself. Insulting the Yulin army is disrespecting His Majesty General Li. I just returned that kick you gave me. Now we're even. Ha ha ha. Did the emperor give you military funds just so you could squander them at Qinji brothel? Did we even touch the military funds? Naturally, Crown Prince Xiaofu and the Yulin commandant supervise that. No need for you to worry, General. You think you can just hit General Li and leave so easily? Surrender quietly. Come back to camp with us to face your punishment. Our Yulin army is the elite guard of the Great Wu Dynasty. We answer directly to the Crown Princess estate. If you have a problem, go negotiate at the Crown Princess Palace. It's not your place to punish us. You committed a crime on our turf in Beiji. Of course, it's up to us to punish you. In Beiji, insubordination carries the death penalty. You didn't even state your identity when you barged in and started cursing. You were clearly looking for trouble. Besides, Lady Bayan was recommended to me by the manager. We just came here for some entertainment. The performers of this Qinji brothel theater are meant to accompany guests and entertain them. How could she belong exclusively to you? Tell everyone, who exactly do you belong to? Bayan only wishes to follow General Li in this lifetime. I am entirely at General Li's command. Just now, was it, the manager of this place, who recommended that you accompany this gentleman to watch the show? General Li is the biological uncle of our theater manager. Why would the manager recommend me to another guest? It was this gentleman who used his status as a general of the suzerain state to intimidate the manager. He said that if I didn't comply, he would shut down the theater and hold the manager accountable. You set this whole thing up, didn't you? Let us see who dares touch my Yulin army commandant today. Arrest them all. Kill anyone who resists arrest on sight. Don't fight back. I'll go back with them. I refuse to believe they would actually dare to wrongfully execute the elite guards of the Crown Princess estate. Master Ji, we were absolutely set up. Even the manager of Kinji brothel was in on it. Jin Xianxia is Jin Tilin's illegitimate daughter. Of course she was involved. They want you to go to the general's estate to claim the men. Even if I go, they won't just hand them over. What should we do then? Go get some rest first. They won't dare touch the crown princess people just yet. I'll send someone over to negotiate. We'll test the waters first. Master Ji, are we just going to leave it at that? Just send Chunchang to deliver my message. Deliver what message? No negotiations, no conditions. Harming soldiers of the Great Wu is equivalent to declaring war. With such harsh words, won't Jin Tilin get scared off? What if he doesn't dare send troops to seize control of the palace guard? Only if Jin Tilin forcefully deploys troops to guard the palace will he be able to enter and exit freely. Only then can we find an opportunity to ambush and kill him, and then we can slap him with the heavy charge of treason. Based on my understanding of men, Jin Tilin is blinded by lust. He will never give up on such a stunning beauty as the crown princess. Why hasn't Jibata come to apologize yet? I was waiting to demand a massive ransom. Father-in-law, don't be anxious. Jibata will definitely come. He was willing to spend 500 taels of silver to reserve a room at Kinji brothel. Wasn't that just to win over the Yulin army? If he leaves them to die now, won't all his efforts go down the drain? Why is it you, Chunchang? Where is Jibata? He isn't coming. He told me to pass a message to the Grand General. The Yulin army soldiers who illegally trespassed into my estate are still being detained under guard in my residence. How dare he not show up? Deal with them strictly on charges of trespassing into a military estate. My uncle Ji Xiaofu is the one holding them. What exactly did Jibata say? He said there will be no negotiations, and harming Great Wu soldiers is equivalent to openly declaring enmity against the Imperial court. What does he think he is? Can a mere eunuch represent the Wu dynasty in declaring war? I wouldn't know about that. But he is the crown princess tutor. Even the crown princess seems a bit afraid of him. Are you just afraid that dead eunuch will tattle on you? The Beiji royal family has eunuchs too, but I've never seen one with such a stiff neck. Chunchang, when is the crown prince returning to the palace? Have you heard any news? General, there's no word yet. Jibata's 100,000 elite troops don't dare cross human paths to pursue the northern barbarians. Hey Amph, the soldiers of the Great Wu dynasty know absolutely nothing about the routes outside the pass. If I don't send troops to guide them, who knows how many years this war will drag on. I suggest you directly send men to take over the crown princess palace. Father-in-law, time is on your side. Let me think about this a bit more. Chen Yuan's 200,000 strong army hasn't moved yet. It is still not completely safe. Chunchang, go back and tell Jibata, and take the chance to tell Huo Jinzhang's men as well. For every day no one comes to ransom them, his soldiers will suffer for another day. Yes, your servant obeys. Master Ji Jin Tilin's words. I have delivered them exactly as he said. All right, no need to pay attention to him. But I saw that Jin Tilin was furious. Dante, we need to appease him a little. The angrier he gets, the happier I am. Let us see how many days he can endure. Go and find Chen Yang for me. Why hasn't the Yulin army at the palace reacted at all? Why hasn't Jibata come to apologize yet? Don't they care whether Huo Jinzhang lives or dies? Greetings, Grand General. Did you actually leak the news to Huo Jinzhang's subordinates? Every single one of his subordinates knows about it, and they still not worried at all. They take turns going to Kinji brothel every day to drink and have fun. Aren't they afraid Huo Jinzhang will die in my estate? Jibata was willing to shell out 500 taels of silver, just to win the hearts of the people. Furthermore, the soldiers feel that you wouldn't dare do anything to Huo Jinzhang, Grand General. Why waste your time waiting here, Grand General? Jibata might just be trying to stall until the crown prince returns. Why not just lead troops to seize control of the palace guards? Get things done first. Seizing control of the crown princess palace guards by force. I am afraid that might look bad. Just do it in the name of protecting the Princess Royal. As the commander of the palace guards, Huo Jinzhang actually went to a brothel to indulge in drinking and picking fights. How can a man like that protect the crown princess's safety? That is a good excuse. At worst, we can just withdraw our troops when the crown prince returns. Do you think those Yulin army soldiers will resist? I wouldn't know about that, but as long as Huo Jinzhang hasn't been executed, I don't think they'll care too much about losing guard duty. They do love nothing more than to be free every day, so they can run to Kinji brothel to find girls. Makes sense. Let us do it that way. Assemble 300 soldiers immediately to follow me to the Crown Princess Palace. Reporting to Master G. Jin Tielin has personally led a large army to surround all exits of the palace. He is finally here. He demands that you come out to the gate to meet him immediately, otherwise, they will force their way in. Alright, I'll go meet this old fool. My, what brings the Grand General and his troops to the Crown Princess estate? What are your intentions? Naturally, it is to protect the Crown Princess. Starting today, I am deploying 100 elite guards to secure the palace, alongside your Yulin army. The Yulin army alone is more than enough. No need to trouble yourself, Grand General. Bullshit. The commandant you brought along is out drinking, fighting, and causing trouble in brothels. You are completely unqualified to protect the Crown Princess's safety. But doesn't he, the Grand General, have an entire private floor reserved at Kinji brothel, with your daughter running it as the manager? Are you qualified to protect the Crown Princess? Insolent, how dare you disrespect the Grand General? This brat actually dares to expose my shortcomings in public. What is the matter, General Li? Are you planning to assassinate the current Crown Princess tutor? I am a fourth-rank official personally appointed by the Martial Emperor, so what if I touch you? Man, arrest him. A Dao will protect Master G with his life, with just the few of you. You think you Ray worthy of fighting us? The Crown Prince and Northern General Chen Yuan are at Yumen Pass, with an army of 200,000 that can reach the capital within a single day. Is that enough to fight you? Ha 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 ha, ignorant fool. The Crown Prince is currently fighting off enemies at Yumen Pass. Think about whether you can defeat the Beiyi army first. General Jin, you wouldn't be trying to take advantage of the Zhenbei army moving to Beiyi, and then using the opportunity to rebel, would you? Bullshit, how dare you frame me like this? The Crown Princess is the eldest princess of our Beiji. It is my duty to protect her safety. The Crown Princess has arrived. Quiet down, everyone. Since you Ray doing this to protect me, General, did you ever get my royal father's approval? A woman dresses up for the one she loves. You must have dressed up so beautifully, little sister, just to welcome my arrival. I was just worried about your safety. I haven't had the chance to report to the King of Beiji yet. It just so happens that I am going into the palace today to visit Mother. I'll ask Father what he thinks while I am there. The Crown Princess Palace is Wu Dynasty territory. You shouldn't force your way in, General. Don't worry. Go ahead and ask. I'll be waiting. What are you standing around for? Prepare the carriage for the palace. Father-in-law, are we just going to stay here and guard it for nothing? Who knows when she'll be back? Don't worry, Wymie will be back very soon. She must want to get the King of Wu's consent. That way, we'll be acting completely legitimately. What if the King of Beiji doesn't agree? Humph. If he dares to refuse, then I'll just have to speed up our plans to raise our army. That kid Jiboda put a bunch of blame on me right in front of everyone. Even if I don't rebel, I'll still be suspected. Go back and follow Commander Wu's orders for everything. We don't have enough men, so don't force it. Wait until the Crown Prince returns before making a move. Report immediately if anything happens. The Crown Princess is Ji Xiaofu. Crown Princess, aren't we going back to the palace right after we finish paying our respects to the King of Wu? Who said I was going back to the palace? I am going to stay in the palace for a few days, to keep Mother company. Is Jiboda staying in the palace with us too? That's right, he'll stay in the courtyard where I grew up. He offended Jin Tielin, so staying at the palace is just too dangerous. Go tell Father and Mother that I'll have dinner with them tonight. Also, tell Imperial Physician Wei that I haven't been feeling very well lately, and have him come over tomorrow. Yes, Crown Princess. Aren't you coming in yet? Donghua will probably take half an hour. There's not much time left for you, little sister. Doing this in broad daylight isn't very good, is it? Anyway, we have plenty of time right now. If the pregnancy isn't obvious, we can't kill Jin Tielin, so I am anxious. He forcefully took over the palace guards this time. He definitely won't be able to resist making a move on me, since I am your woman. I don't want anyone else touching me. Alright, I missed you a lot too. It seems you owe me 5 times in total. You're playing dirty, aren't you? It asks 4 times at most, how could it be 5? Then I'll just take a few turns first. Where is the crown princess? Why didn't she come back with you? Go ask the crown princess yourself, how would we know? Little Whiny clearly likes me. Why else would she secretly change from calling me godfather to big brother? Isn't it just to remove the barrier of our status, so she can throw herself into my arms? Why is she still running off to hide in the palace? It must be that damn Eunuch Boda, using the crown princess name to threaten her. Father-in-law, what should we do now? Withdraw the troops. Withdraw for what? Have someone take over the guard duty tonight. I'll see how long she can stay in that palace. Father-in-law, I urge you to think twice. If we rebel, we must consider the whole picture. If we don't, we need to maintain a good relationship with the crown prince. In short, we can't touch Wyme. Once we forcefully take over guard duty, there will definitely be casualties on both sides. Things will get messy and impossible to clear up by then. Are you trying to teach me how to do things? I wouldn't dare. If you don't dare, then stop second-guessing my thoughts. Just do as I say. If a few Imperial guards die, would Emperor Wu even dare to start a war? The Great Wu Dynasty's treasury has long been empty. This is Beiji, and I am the true king around here. How can what I want to do be completely manipulated by a mere eunuch? Yes, I understand, General. I brought you up with my own hands. Your family only has what it does today because I promoted you. Don't go thinking you can replace me. I wouldn't dare, General. When I become the king of Beiji, this position of Grand General will be yours. But that also depends on your performance. I understand, General. Wu Xiaowei. What should we do now? Do we hold the line to the death or wait for news from Ji Xiaofu? Ji Xiaofu won't have any new information. The king of Beiji doesn't dare to offend Jin Tielin. Then we will follow your orders. As soon as they make a move, you say that both sides will provide 100 soldiers each to jointly guard the crown princess palace. You must ensure the crown princess's safety. Isn't that just wimping out? If word gets back to the capital, where will our imperial guards hide our faces in the future? You have parents and children to take care of. Do you really want to die in Beiji for no good reason? When the time comes for you to risk your lives, I will naturally give the order. Even if our imperial guards die, we must die with military achievements on our backs. I understand, General. Everyone, there's no need to kick a rock with your bare feet. The general is determined to have the guard duty of this palace today. Kudan, get ready to sacrifice your life for the country. Guard the palace to the death. Brothers of the Imperial Guard, are you really not afraid of death? General Li, if we start fighting, a great war will definitely break out between the Wu dynasty and Beiji. For the sake of the common people, I suggest we both take a step back. Let us hear it. Since the general insists on having the guard duty, why don't we both provide 100 soldiers each to guard it together? We can leave the rest for the crown prince to decide when he returns. Fine. You guys wait here. I'll go back and consult the general. This thing can now hit the target every single time. Within 10 paces, Imperial Physician Wei has arrived. Greetings, eldest princess, crown princess. Third great uncle, please come in. Third great uncle. The crown prince and I have been trying to have a baby lately, but the pregnancy pulse hasn't shown up yet. I want you to check my pulse every day. You've been married for 3 years, why haven't you gotten pregnant yet? Is there something wrong with the crown prince? He was indeed a bit lacking in confidence about this before. Only recently did I feel that I should be able to conceive. Let me check then. A pregnancy pulse takes at least about a month to be felt clearly. Third great uncle, say something. It seems to be a pregnancy pulse. It's just that the pulse isn't clear or strong enough yet. It might be because it's still too early. It's hard to say for sure. Is it really a pregnancy pulse? Great uncle, are you sure? We should be able to confirm after observing for another 3 days. The fetus grows extremely fast. It changes day by day. The pulse will also become stronger and more obvious. Third great uncle, you must keep this pregnancy absolutely secret. After all, it's the future royal bloodline of Great Wu. If word gets out, there might be danger. It hasn't been easy for Wyme in the capital. Right now is a sensitive time for the succession struggle. Don't worry. I've spent my whole life in the royal court. Of course I understand in Imperial physician's code of ethics. Whether it is your parents or your husband, I won't reveal a single word to them. You say it yourself. Just tell everyone that you are helping me condition my body. I will stay for a few days, until you can confirm the pregnancy. Good. I'll write a prescription to condition your body first, to serve as a cover. I'll come back tomorrow morning. Yonger, take Imperial physician Wei's prescription and get the medicine for me. Miss, you're not feeling well. I should stay and accompany you. The princess consort specifically reminded me last night. Let Jibota go get the medicine. Don't you know how dangerous it is for Jibota to go out? The palace is filled with Jintilin's people. You go. Okay. The crown princess is really good to you. Jibota, I think I am pregnant with your child. Is it true? Has royal physician Wei confirmed it? He said he needs to monitor you for 3 days. But my third granduncle is the best at reading pulses. There should be hope. Then I should start planning. When should we kill Jintilin? That old guy has lost his patience. He even dared to seize the palace guards by force. As long as you go back, he won't behave himself. He might even force himself on you. Congratulations, Crown Princess. If I am not mistaken about the pulse, it is highly likely a boy. Third granduncle, is it really a boy? Absolutely true. In the prescriptions I wrote for you over the past 5 days, each contained an ingredient to protect the fetus. Starting from today, you can take it according to my new prescription, to ensure the birth of a healthy and strong prince. In addition, do not share a bed with the crown prince for now, so as not to disturb the fetal energy. Then I shall excuse myself first. I am pregnant. I didn't expect my first child after traveling to this world would actually be a future emperor. And the childless mother is actually the #1 beauty in the world, the noble Princess Royal of Beiji, the crown princess of Dawu. So when are you planning to kill Jintilin? Half a month has passed since the last incident at Kinji Pavilion. In another 10 days, it will theoretically be the time showing the pregnancy. At that time, we can tell the crown prince, and let him secretly bring troops back to the palace, to ambush and kill Jintilin at any time. But I have already stayed at my parents' house for 5 days. I don't know how much longer Prime Minister Chen can help delay it. Jintilin is already starting to get frantic over there. If it really doesn't work, then execute the plan ahead of time. Jintilin is so strong. If the Crown Prince Hassan returned, can you and Wulin kill him by yourselves? We must kill him. This is bad, Crown Princess. What is it? Why are you so panicky? The great general entered the palace today. He criticized you in front of the King of Wei for not knowing the rules. Staying at your parents' house every day will make people think you have a bad relationship with the Crown Prince, and let outsiders gossip. Talk about shifting the blame. What audacious nerve. Greetings, Crown Princess. The king requests you to go over immediately. Since that is the case, the Crown Princess should go. You cannot hide forever. Father, you should know that old villain covets my beauty. The military power of the palace is already under his control. My daughter, father knows you loathe Jintilin, but since the Crown Prince wants to ambush him, you cannot keep hiding in the royal palace. The Crown Princess Palace is theoretically Wuchao's territory. Only by killing Jintilin, there, can his crime of treason be fully proven. Since that is the case, father must be well prepared. If Jintilin dares to use force on me, the Feather Forest Army must execute him immediately. At that time, you will need to personally lead the Imperial Guards, to counter Jintilin's trusted generals, and protect the safety of the palace. Is it happening so soon? It is hard to say. I am the dignified Crown Princess. If I am defiled by Jintilin, after the Crown Prince ascends the throne, will my position as queen still be secure? All right. Father promises you. Reporting to the great general, the Crown Princess has returned to the palace. Little concubine Wei really still cares about me. I gave her a way out, and she came back right away. Prepare the horses, we are going to the palace. Ji Xiaofu has an order. What a piece of trash. Who does he think he is? This is the kingdom of Beiji. This general can make you die here in a minute. Whoever dares to take action, just let Li Shenshen send archers to wipe him out. He is a dead eunuch. This general came to visit my niece. How dare he block me, the old villain. Soon I will tear you into pieces. Ha ha ha. Little concubine, way thither playing is getting better and better. Ha ha ha. It smells so good. This is the scent of my little darling. Brother Jin will never forget it in his whole life. Greetings, great general. What wine blew Brother Jin here today? Ha ha ha. Of course, it's the fragrant wind from my little darling's hair. You all go out. Let my beloved concubine personally serve my little darling. How could I trouble you, sister? It's not like we don't have servants. Servants are just in the way. Having not seen you for a few days, I want to share some heartfelt words with you. Lihua, are you willing? Being able to serve my crown princess sister is an honor for me, her older sister. By the way, my little darling. Why didn't I see that dead eunuch? Do you mean Ji Xiaofu? Yes, when I broke in today. He actually didn't come out to stop me. Has he learned to behave? Ji Xiaofu went to Yumen Pass 2 days ago. What is he doing at Yumen Pass? Not only is he exceptionally literate, but he is also skilled in engineering and crafts. He probably went to improve the bows and arrows. Ha ha, the biggest obstacle is gone. Ha ha, this little eunuch is quite capable. Around when will he come back? I don't know about that. It depends on the needs of our northern army. That dead eunuch was getting in the way. Since he isn't here, no one is watching you either. Tomorrow is your sister Lihua's birthday. Why don't the 3 of us celebrate it? The 3 of us? How about drinking wine, watching plays, and dancing? Too many people would be too noisy. What fun would that be, Brother Jin? I remember, Sister Lihua's birthday is in 5 days, right? Oh, is it? Oh, you have a good memory, sister. That's right, it's the first day of next month. Since Jin Tilin is determined to have me, instead of dealing with it passively, it is better to take the initiative to plan and prepare in advance. At least we can take control of the situation. In 5 days, I will arrange everything. Brother Jin, bring sister to my chambers to celebrate together. Just the 3 of us. That sounds wonderful. Since I am pregnant, I cannot serve the great general either. I will have to trouble you, sister. Good. The great general has worked hard for Beiji his whole life. He used to dote on me the most. As the princess royal of the royal family, it is only right that I serve him. Ha ha ha. Little darling, I'm very happy that you have this intention. Then it's a deal. I will have people send over fine food and wine. You just need to show up. Brother Jin, don't be like last time at Kinji Pavilion, getting me so drunk that I lost consciousness. We need to be able to talk, right? Ha ha ha. Good, good, good. How could I bear to let you get drunk? Ha ha ha. Carry the water and go to the kitchen to boil it. Donghua, come in first. The crown princess just finished her bath. Why do we need to boil water again? Just go when you are told to go. Why do you have so many questions? Quickly go and call Wu Lin over. For my older brother's throne, my sister-in-law has sacrificed too much. Jin Tilin is truly, incredibly audacious. This is the crown princess palace. In broad daylight, he dares to lay a hand on the current crown princess. No wonder he had such a smug look on his face when he left just now. That old villain Jin Tilin also revealed just now that he will soon kill the crown prince and raise an army to rebel. In the future, I will be his woman. He said he would make me the queen of Beiji or something. He wants to kill my older brother. When is he planning to do it? I couldn't ask for the specific time. He would get suspicious. Jin Tilin has close ties with the Northern Yi. It is highly possible he will use the hands of the Northern Yi. It seems the old villain must die. Only. Your pregnancy pulse is at risk. What should we do? He managed to let Yin Lihua have 3 children. His body should be fine. I am definitely pregnant. It's only a matter of time. And the crown princess ascends the throne, he'd be a first-ranked grand tutor. The 1st of next month is our last chance to make a move. Sister Me, where is Taoist Master Ji Boda? Where is he hiding? We need to discuss things with him. Ji Boda is hiding right inside the crown princess palace. How come I hadn't seen him? I actually thought he went to Yumen Pass. If he is not here, how are just the 2 of us women going to deal with Jin Tilin? Saying he went to Yumen Pass was only to throw Jin Tilin off. I'll discuss the operation in 5 days with him. That's good then. I can finally breathe a sigh of relief. My brain capacity isn't nearly enough to handle a level 100 Grand General. This kid probably won't fight me for the bet again, right? It seems Wu Ling is not only the ace captain of the Imperial Guard, with outstanding martial arts skills, but also the Princess of Beliang, backed by immense power. As long as she develops feelings for Ji Boda, she might be able to save his life in the future. Fake Eunuch's identity carries way too much risk in the royal family. I have to consider the consequences, and plan ahead to protect him. Linger, what do you think of Ji Boda? Sister me, he is just a eunuch, even if he has world-shaking talent. So what? At most, I'll just see him as a brother. True, what a pity. If he were a real man, future Crown Princess Ascension will also be the first-ranked Grand Tutor. Marrying him would make you a perfect match. One brain, one brawn. A match made in heaven. Sister me, what are you talking about? I am a proud princess. Of course I have to marry a real man. If I weren't already married, as the Crown Princess, and allowed to marry down as the eldest princess of Beiji, Ji Boda would be absolutely thrilled. Right now, I only have about 100 Imperial guards. Trying to hold the palace until the king of Beiji brings reinforcements is no easy task. Since Wei Mi wants Jin Teeling's head in 5 days, nothing must go wrong. 5 days from now, the Crown Princess is going to kill Jin Teeling. Make sure you send a trusted messenger out of the city to notify the Crown Prince to bring the troops back early. Otherwise, the trees in charge will stick. I understand. All 4 of Jin Teeling's top generals are his sons-in-law. How many troops do you say we should bring? A force of 50,000 elite troops is more than enough. Once Jin Teeling is dead, they'll be leaderless, and won't be able to stage a rebellion. Where are you going now? Donghua's room. I'll be staying there for the next few days. Don't let anyone spot me. Linger, did you send someone to Human Pass? They left the city as soon as it got dark yesterday, riding at top speed. I expect Brother Prince to arrive on time tonight. The army marches slowly, so let us hope nothing goes wrong. Don't worry, at least those 200 Imperial guards can return together. As long as nothing goes wrong on your father's end, we'll be fine. Do you think you're a match for Jin Teeling? I don't know. Worst case, I'll take him down with me. Linger, don't talk nonsense. Ji Boda made a new weapon. They say it's invincible in close combat. What does he know about fighting? He probably hasn't even killed a chicken. My dear sister, rest easy. Leave Jin Teeling to me. Okay, go get some rest. You'll need the energy for the fight tonight. Sister me, your fake pregnancy won't cause any issues, right? The main goal this time is to get a child. After all, don't worry, I know what I am doing. The child shouldn't be an issue, and the pregnancy signs will show up sooner or later. Today, the Crown Princess is hosting a birthday party for my beloved concubine. Whoever the hell dares to ruin my mood, I will twist their head off. Rest assured, Grand General, we guarantee no one will disturb you. Good. Guard the central courtyard of the palace tightly. No one is allowed to trespass without orders, not even the Emperor himself. Jin Teeling tortured our people. Du Wei showed disrespect to the Crown Princess, openly occupied the Crown Princess Palace, provoked the Imperial Guard, and insulted the Great Wu Dynasty. If he dares to act out today, do you all dare to execute him on the spot? We stand ready in full armor, waiting for your command. Do not remove your armor. At the first sign of trouble, slaughter all 50 of his personal guards. Yes, you too, dismiss. I will serve the Grand General and the Crown Princess. How could we trouble the General's lady? I can stay to serve the masters. Get out, you blind wench. Donghua and Chunchang, go guard outside the inner courtyard. Don't let anyone disturb us. Yes, Crown Princess. Next up is my turn. Your Highness, Vice Minister Ji means for you to enter the city first, to assist Captain Wu in killing Jin Teeling. The rest will follow shortly. This is to avoid being spotted by the guards at the North Gate. Go notify the Jin family army. I understand. You go with them. Enter the city, 1 incense stick, time apart. Yes, sir. Ji Boda, oh Ji Boda, you better pray, concubine, me really is pregnant. Otherwise, I will never forgive him. Brother Jin, I heard you have a massive tolerance for alcohol. How is it that you're already drunk after just a few cups? The crown princess must be joking. The moonlight is perfect tonight. If I get dead drunk, wouldn't that waste such a beautiful night? Brother Jin, what are you talking about? Walls have ears. Don't talk nonsense. So what if they hear? Even if Wu Lai shows up tonight, I'll kill him just the same. That useless piece of trash. Doesn't he deserve a heavenly beauty of a wife like you? Nor does he deserve the great Wu Empire. Sister, let us stop drinking. How about the Grand General stays at your place tonight? My little concubine, I must have you tonight. Even if Wu Lai shows up, there's no negotiating this. I am sleeping in his bed, and I'll take his throne in the future. When the time comes, how about I make you my empress? Grand General, you must be around 56 after the new year, right? You've had a few drops of alcohol, and now you don't know your place, spouting such arrogant nonsense. Little concubine, what are you saying? Have you had too much to drink? I am saying you committed treason and plot rebellion, a crime punishable by death. You've broken my heart. I thought our feelings were mutual. I didn't expect you to not even take a look at yourself in the mirror. You lust, blinded, traitorous rebel. Today is the anniversary of your death. I gave you a chance and you blew it. Who in this world could possibly kill me? Tonight, whether you want to sleep with me or not, you will. Haha. You must be Wu Ling, the Belian princess and Imperial Guard captain. I heard you're as beautiful as a flower and highly skilled. The top beauty of the great Wu dynasty. You truly live up to your reputation. Once I become the king of Beiji, don't bother going back. Just stay here as my concubine. Shameless old scoundrel. What are you standing there frozen for? Go notify the Jin family army outside. Boda, don't let him escape. Grand General, I've been shot by an arrow. Come out. Today is the anniversary of your death. Die Boda. Get out of the way, take my blade. The weapons of the Wu dynasty are indeed excellent. It didn't even break after that. Can you still fight? I suggest you take a rest, and obediently become my woman. Tonight is your funeral. Ha ha ha. I just don't get it. Why do you all take orders from a castrated dead eunuch? You listen to everything he says. Princess Wu, you possess noble royal blood. Your father is the king of Belian, and your uncle is the strongest man alive, the emperor of Great Wu. Cut the crap. Brother, Prince, why aren't you here yet? If my brother were here, the two of us siblings could definitely kill Jin Teeling together. But now, I'm afraid I have to fight to the death. You're asking for death. Didn't you say your weapon is invincible in close combat? Boda, take sister me to the central courtyard. Our people are there. Everyone there is going to die. Ah. Oh, is this a child's toy? You think you can use this thing to kill the #1 god of war in Beiji? Yes, exactly. You're about to become the #1 joke in Beiji. Boda, have you lost your mind? You're too close. You won't have time to load that weapon. Hurry and get the crown princess out of here. He is the one who knows how to fight. You damn eunuch, you don't know shit. I am only 5 meters away from you right now. Do you think you have time to load a second round? I forgot to tell you. This little toy doesn't need to be loaded like that. Within 5 meters, I can blast you to pieces before you even know it. Ah, Boda. Shake it off quick. To think that in this world, such a calamity could exist. You assisted Jin Teeling in leading troops to storm the palace, with the intent to assassinate the crown prince, and framed the crown princess. Even for a prince, this is a capital offense that implicates the entire clan. Young Master Ji, please spare my life. I was only following orders. I am 6 months pregnant. Don't kill me, let Boda handle this. You carrying Jin Teeling's child is part of his rebellion. That is a heinous crime punishable by the execution of 9 generations. Do you think you can escape that? The great general must indeed be punished, but definitely not tonight. Tonight, he only wanted to force his way into the crown princess's chamber, with inappropriate intentions toward her. Do you really think there is a difference? Should we just wait for him to raise an army and rebel before we kill him? The crown princess is of such noble status. Isn't he deceiving the monarch a capital offense? Young Master Ji, I beg of you. I beg all of you. The baby in my room knows nothing. The child is completely innocent. I can leave the pass for Beiji immediately. Put me in exile, and I will never return to Beiji. Young Master Ji will make the final call on this matter. I will not interfere. It won't matter who you beg. If you truly care about the child in your womb, you must redeem your crimes through good service. To prevent even more people from dying. Please guide me, young Master Ji. Soon, the Jin family army, King Wei's forces, and the Yuling army brought by the Crown Prince, will definitely face off against each other. If you can step forward to testify, and convince the Beiji soldiers that Jin Tilin was rebelling, you could save thousands of lives. If you refuse, it is a death sentence. We will have to eliminate everyone, root and branch. Your child and your maiden family are all within those 9 generations. Crown Princess, I believe in your character. If I am willing to testify, can my child and I really stay alive? If you are willing to testify, I can give you 1,000 taels of silver. You can take your child and leave the Beiji capital. To find a place to live in seclusion, even if the Wu dynasty doesn't punish you with death. After Jin Tilin dies, his descendants and family will still be hunted down by enemies. Thank you, Crown Princess. I am willing to testify. I hope the Crown Princess and young Master Ji will keep their word. The great general did indeed intend to rebel. The ultimate proof is that 10 days ago, he sent his second son-in-law, General Kui Hao, past Human Pass. To conspire with the Beiji tribal chief. He is scheduled to return tonight. That is why the great general was so desperate to take the Crown Princess for himself. In order to force the king of Beiji to submit, he planned to raise his army within half a month. If we can capture Kui Hao, it will be much more convincing. Quickly send someone outside to inform the arriving Yuling army. To capture Kui Hao. I will go right away. Jin Lihua. The facts regarding Jin Tilin's actions toward the Crown Princess must be kept strictly confidential. If word gets out and ruins her reputation, it will cause massive chaos. Rest assured, young Master Ji, I will never speak of it. The Crown Princess is the future queen. I know better than to cross that line. I won't say a single word to anyone. What? Jin Tifeng is dead. He is right inside. Go in and take a look for yourself first. Just by relying on Wulin and to low-ranking soldiers, you managed to kill Beiji's #1 warrior, Jin Tifeng. Where did such a short sword come from? It is a self-defense weapon I designed. Jin Tilin. Did you kill him? Yes, I killed him. Your Highness, you mustn't. Are you tired of living? You dare point that at me? Your Highness, I need you to calm down. If this isn't handled correctly, both you and I will die here tonight. Very soon, Jin Tilin's son-in-law will lead a massive army. To besiege the Crown Princess Palace. Yes, Your Highness. This Yin Lihua is willing to testify for us and accuse Jin Tilin of treason. Furthermore, she has provided highly valuable information. Get out, stand at the door, and no eavesdropping. The outside is surrounded by the Yuling army. You won't be able to escape either. Your pulse shows no signs of pregnancy yet. Why did you kill Jin Tilin? Are you out of your mind? If she isn't pregnant, I will butcher you myself. First of all, Jin Tilin has already slept with the Crown Princess multiple times. The pregnancy shouldn't be an issue. Counting from the first time, I estimate a pregnancy pulse will show up in another 5 to 10 days. Second, it is not that we wanted to move ahead of schedule, but Jin Tilin felt he had already succeeded. The Crown Princess is about to raise an army to rebel. He sent his second son-in-law to collude with Beyond. The first person they want to lure and kill is you. Our main objective this time is to get her pregnant. To secure my throne. I don't give a damn about whether Jin Tilin lives or dies. Your Highness, do you think it feels good for me? To be defiled by that old traitor. I wished he had died sooner. Young Master G's plan had my full approval. Why does the Crown Prince not care? Jin Tilin is the Emperor's greatest headache. He is the biggest threat to Beiji. If you kill him, won't the Emperor look at you in a whole new light, but without a child? I am still absolutely nothing. Your Highness, I haven't had much of an appetite these past 2 days, and my whole body feels off. I believe the pregnancy pulse will manifest very soon. Please wait just a few more days. Right now, the most critical issue is how to appease the Beiji army. Those generals are all Jin Tilin's sons-in-law. You planned this operation. What should we do next? Have the Yuling army retreat to the inner court and hold their ground. By the time the 200 men you brought arrive, the king of Beiji should be here as well. At that time, I will step forward to confront Li Shunchen. Yeah. At critical moments, the reckless crown prince can only shout and scream. We still have to rely on Jiboda, the calm and collected real man. Great. I'll go right now to lead the Yuling army to defend the inner court. I am clearly the crown prince here. Why am I being bossed around by Jiboda? This little guy is ordering everyone around left and right. Donger, Chunchang, come in. Stay with the crown princess and do not step outside. Stay away from the windows. Ultimately, hide near the bathhouse to avoid fire arrows. Yes, Chunchang understands. Later, you will need to step forward with Yin Lihua. To testify against Jin Tilin. How he bribed you, how he threatened you, and what he promised you. You must state everything clearly in front of the Beiji soldiers. Will the king and queen of Beiji be present? Yes, they will. Then won't I become a criminal condemned by everyone? The queen won't let me off easily either. If you perform well, I will take you back to the capital. Your entire family can make a living there too. Don't worry, I have already spoken to the Empress Dowager. She will bestow you upon Jiboda. There is nothing to worry about. Chunchang understands now. Thank you, Crown Princess. Your boss has already been killed by me and Commander Wu. You have no way out. Fight to the death, hold the inner court and wait for reinforcements. That's Jiboda's plan. Take good care of the princess. The rest of you, follow my lead and fight back. Those who survive will have their salaries doubled. For those who die, the Crown Princess Mansion will support your parents, wives, and daughters. Yes, thank you for your grace, Your Highness. Princess, are you alright? She suffered internal injuries. Her internal organs are displaced. I am afraid she will need to rest for half a month to recover. Little master, you really impressed me this time. When we get back, my Imperial uncle will definitely reward you generously. You haven't fallen in love with me, have you? Stop being so full of yourself, will you? Look at what time it is, and you're still in the mood to joke around. Careful, or my big brother might hear you. She would never marry a eunuch. Not to mention father and mother. Even my Imperial uncle and the Crown Prince wouldn't agree to it.